So, last session, your group had been traveling across the southern mountains using the Solenka Pass, traveling up to the previously stable, now completely destroyed bridge that spanned great chasms between the mountain peaks. You decided to forego the rest of the pass and instead climb down the mountain and head northeast up through the swamp, through the ruins of Perez. As you traveled up through the river, you came across the ruins and found a mostly intact manor being the only structure still fairly secure. Rested for the night and met with a specter that had lived in those lands before, perhaps attached for some reason or another to this realm because of some past regret. Nakari had recognized him from one of her past lives, a former parent of hers, responsible for her death. You traveled north up the road from the ruins and through the woods to the hills overlooking Argynvost and began inspecting the area for some sign of Glaciax's presence at the location. And after some searching around, you did find evidence that showed at least he had been nearby the statue heavily broken and tracks of this creature in the area. But you did not see anything of him still around the ruins, so you traveled up towards Dr. von Klaus's tower. As you were traveling there, you found some wolves seemed to be acting rather strangely around you, howling and seeming to communicate with each other up and down this Valich road. You went to the tower. Nakari got some things that she was wanting and met with the doctor before you all headed back towards the Svalich Road and then west to the town of Krezk. And as you got about halfway through the journey, you decided to stop at a guard outpost for the night, a spot off the side of the road for guards who may be traveling between towns that might get caught out in the middle of the night for some reason or another. And while you were approaching this guardhouse, you heard a large swarm of bats from the surrounding woods, and Harkem went to inspect the bats and see about these wolves that had been following around. It seems as if the wolves had kind of set in for the night and were just waiting. The bats flying around in the air. You decided to set up in the guard outpost, and that is where we start tonight's session, with everyone entering into this small guardhouse. A small 20 by 20 square shack, looks hastily constructed but fairly sturdy in its reinforcement. Sits with about a dozen cots in here. It smells a bit rough, heavily of sweat and the copper tinged scent of blood and rot from what one imagines must be several different undead, a enemy often encountered along this Valich road. It's essentially just these cots and a small lean-to just outside the shack with the remnants of a campfire.
No guards.
There are no guards here tonight.
Where are the guards?
Where are the?
No, we are the guards.
Oh. Shit! I picked on the wrong character.
If we're settling in for the night, I'll take first watch since I didn't take watch last night or the night before.
Well, shouldn't you get some type of sleep if you? I mean, you slept, right?
I slept. Nobody woke me up for guard duty, so
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Okay.
This isn't the shack map we were on.
I don't.
It is now.
I don't have a shack map.
Oh.
So we have a road map, snowy road map.
Oh, I think you used the tower. Is that what it was?
Yeah, we were at the tower before,
Yeah,
so I just
okay.
left it there.
Use your imagination.
So Nero is staying up for first watch. Is anyone staying up with him, or?
I
Is
will.
it still pretty early?
It is.
well, enough for the wolves to be going to sleep.
They're just
I mean-
tired from following the bath instructions all day.
I will. You know what? I'll stay up. This is
you-
this is weird.
Give me a nature check.
Ooh, I am
Arkham.
mediocre at that. 23.
Yeah, there's a.
It is.
Peek my head out the window.
It's about 7:30,
Oh,
somewhere in between there.
gonna make a poison before bed then.
Okay.
Just use another one of the. Oh wait, was there something else I didn't use yet? There is. I will use one of the mandrake roots.
Okay.
Now we're down to 2 of those.
Huh. Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Give me a check with your poisoner's kit.
18.
Okay. You make an inhalable poison with this.
Lots of inhalable stuff.
I will send it to you. It is called Essence of Ether. And if inhaled, the target must succeed on a con save or become poisoned. And while poisoned this way, they are unconscious.
Oh. Sweet. What's... Oh, I see it. I see it.
Okay. While Harkem is making this, takes him about an hour to craft this potion together. Is anyone doing anything else during this hour?
I'm just sitting there on guard duty, talking to my inner friend.
Okay.
Nothing in
Why?
particular, just conversation.
Why are you talking to yourself? Am I on the other part of the tower?
Nakari says you stay up.
Oh, okay.
So who's staying up for watch then?
Me and Nakari.
Okay.
Or, sorry, Nikari and I.
The rest of the three of you are laying down for sleep then.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. After about 5 to 10 minutes of being in the guard shack, getting a small campfire set out next to the shack prepared, you notice the sound of the constantly flapping wings and the high-pitched echoes bouncing off the trees starts to fade away and doesn't seem to return as you start your watch. Nero and Nakari, give me either individual perception checks or one of you with advantage.
No.
Well, then that'd be an individual one. Okay. Nero's, you're sitting out here on watch. The moon in the sky overhead, just a black sphere against the clear sky. You see some darker clouds off to the west seem like they're quickly starting to roll in. They'll probably be here in the next hour or so. You are sitting there and you feel this intense thirst from deep inside of your body. And you hear the voice inside of your head. We will need to feed soon. Perhaps we can pick up a warm meal at this Krezk.
Where the birds sleeping at?
I believe that Ra and Harkem are sleeping in the guard shack, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. I know. That's where I'm definitely not sleeping outside. Too gentle for that. I'm a delicate
Flower.
desert bird.
I'll just tell the voice in my head that we'll have to find a discreet way to feed as to not cause issues.
You hear back. Perhaps we'll find a loner. Someone that won't be noticed. Or that forgets easily.
We still talking about the bird?
You feel this grumble in your stomach, but hear no response in your head. Nakari, as you are checking around the perimeter of the guardhouse, it seems as if there's a pretty still and quiet night, especially after the sound of the bats fades away. And about an hour into the watch, those storm clouds that Nero had seen previously now roll overhead. No snow yet falls from the clouds, but you see flashes of lightning streaking across overhead. And then a deep thunder rumbles and feels like it's shaking the ground. You hear something, like a twig breaking just across the road from the guard shack. And as you look across the road, a flash of lightning illuminates a figure just on the edge of the road, looking directly at you. You see Strahd von Zarevich.
Oh no.
The flash of light quickly fades, just as quickly as it appears. you no longer see anything over there.
I still have, I think, 2 uses. Can I use Divine Sense and as I'm going back inside and finding Nero?
How far out is it?
60, I think. Yeah, 60 feet.
60 feet. Does it say exactly, like, it just tells you the location, or it tells you exactly where? Oh, there it is.
Tells us where, when, why.
Who?
But the one that
Okay,
specifically references Strahd. Yeah.
yeah, it is the one that specifically references Strahd von Zarevich.
Awkwardly enough, doesn't work on him.
You sense an undead from the same direction which you had seen Strahd, but only for a brief instance, and it seems to disappear. It's almost like a flicker of undead presence that you feel, and it's just gone.
Does she get any sense from me?
I don't know if you count.
I mean, I'm not
undead.
but I don't know what the thing inside me is.
She does not get anything from that, I would say.
What about for me?
No.
Does it
Actually,
pop-
Harkam is super undead.
No, it says a power.
Spoiler.
It says a powerful good rings like heavenly music in your ears.
Oh.
Oh, yeah,
Harkam's
no.
actually a fiend. I'm sorry. He's
Oh,
a
no.
devil. He's been trying to trick you guys. It was his whole plan. He made an evil character. He's going to do deals.
I'm gonna look for Nero.
Okay.
What? I heard my name, but I didn't hear what she said.
He's gonna look for you.
Oh. I'm just hanging out.
Downtown by himself.
Downtown by
I
myself.
resisted.
I'm sorry. I tried to. I'm sorry.
You can only resist so much.
He's here.
Who is here?
Strahd.
I
I
will.
saw him across the road. He was like, he came in with the lightning and disappeared with it, but he was there.
I will rush out there and investigate.
Okay, give me an investigation check. Okay, you brush out to the direction Nikari points, and you check around the area. You don't see any footprints or tracks of anyone left in the snow. It all looks to be fairly fresh snow that hasn't been disturbed.
Are you sure he was here? Oh, that was the worst accent I've ever done.
Oh my gosh. You
Yeah, I saw him.
Qualified.
It was just for a second, but I saw him and I sensed him. He knows we're here.
Do you know much about him?
Sorry, that's a lot. I'm gonna have to find a way to phrase all that.
Tell me your
Nero
life
watches it
story.
as her brain starts to click and Steam comes out of her sparking head.
Oh no, that's mean.
Error
The
404.
The sparking's in her chest.
404 error cannot find information.
I know
Wait a
that
minute.
he.
Wait a minute. Is Nakari a robot?
No,
Cyborg?
No.
no.
Yes.
More of a golem.
Like- Yeah, like a Frankenstein monster. That's fair, right?
Yeah.
It's really offensive to Frankenstein's monster. He had a name.
Adam?
Yeah.
Anyway, we
Steve.
were doing something, I think, before we
Oh, sorry for interrupting you, Kim.
After asking you a question.
I know that he's a vampire and he can control the weather. I remember one night he made it stay nighttime even though it was supposed to be day. He can pretty much go anywhere he wants to here. And someone I used to know said that when they met him, he was someone else and then like he disguised himself.
He is the Dark Lord of these lands, and we need to kill him. I need to kill him. I mean, not necessarily by my hand, but he needs to be killed. In case.
I agree with you on that. When we help Lane finish restoring these veins, I think that'll give us the best chance to kill him.
Lane, that is the creepy looking one.
The priest? Yes.
We've never done introductions.
Whose fault is that?
Not mine.
It's a double-edged sort of a question, too.
Alright, I will spend the rest of my shift being extra vigilant for tomfoolery and
Okay.
shenanigans of the undead nature.
Okay.
Are those vampire names?
Two of you continue your watch. Harkem, as you are sleeping,
Oh.
you begin to have dreams. First, they start out. It starts out fairly normal, or at least what was normal. A simple marketplace in Harakir's largest city, City of the Dead. Just watching over the marketplace. Security detail like you and Ra used to work before you had devoted yourself to the following of Anu and the craziness that kind of followed afterward. Just watching for pickpockets with your keen perceptive skills and any potential threats to the populace in the form of rioters or the like. As you sit here soaking in this marketplace, the sounds, the smells, and the warmth of the sun on your feathers, you see it all start to turn kind of gray as a thick cloud of fog covers the sky. You look up to see it, and as you look down around you, you see the cold, wintry Zvalich woods surrounding you. A long dirt path like the one here on the Zvalich road that you have been traveling almost constantly since you have gotten to Barovia. And up ahead you see a large castle looming on a mountain. As you focus in your eyes, you see a large shadow seem to loom up from the castle. A figure of a man stretches out towards you. Give me a wisdom saving throw, Harkem.
What did I do?
You done fucked up.
Oh, it's natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
No fucking up there.
Yeah! Fuck you, spirits.
Piss off, ghost.
Okay. You feel this dark power fly out towards you and sense some malevolent magical interference and realize that this is a dream and someone is trying to attack you in your sleep right now. And as you see this shadow fly out towards you, Harkem, what would you like to do in response?
Do I have all my stuff on me?
You are fully cognizant that you are in a dream.
Oh.
You feel confident that you could banish this away in whichever way you like, especially with a natural 20. How would Harkem like to do this?
Hell yeah! I shoot spirit arrows at it.
Okay. A
My
volley.
bow large, it grows like 4 times its size, and a large spirit arrow shoots out straight into it.
Okay. Your bow transforms in front of your eyes, and a giant arrow of spectral energy pierces through the creature, and it shrieks out in pain. You hear, just as it fades away in the marketplace of Harakir starts to return, you hear echoing out, "You will all die here." And it returns to the bustling marketplace of Harakir in a comfortable dream. As you remember, this was a good day. Nothing bad happened here, and you just got to relax. You even got off shift early. Nakari and Nero, outside the shack as you finish your shift of watch. I would say 4 hours in, if you wanted to wait that long, Lane would be up, or how do you want to do it, after 2 hours? Or what?
I'll wait for Lane.
I only need 4 hours of sleep, so I'm fine with waiting until Lane gets up as well.
I'm up. It's been 4 hours?
Do you have trance with Dampier as well?
I don't have trance. I have the undead thing, I think, makes it to where I only need 4 hours of sleep.
Oh, okay.
Are undead.
No, that's the undead warlock.
Okay, so the two of you wait for the 4 hours for Lane to wake up. Lane wakes up from her trance. No more strange dreams as you sleep tonight, Lane. So you go out to take your watch. Are you waking anyone up, or are you just leaving Ra and Harkem to rest?
Yeah, they gotta sleep.
Okay.
I'll just let them go.
You benefit from a long rest. Make sure you have that set on your character sheet. I don't know if you guys have done anything since the last one.
I don't
He
think so.
certainly has. He cast spells as soon as he woke up.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh, yeah,
right. I
that's
use like
true,
half
yeah.
my spells. Alright, yeah, we're good.
Did I recognize the voice?
It did not sound like a single voice. It sounded almost like a telepathic message, very hard to discern a single source that it came from. Lane, as you go out for watch, this storm continuing on through the early morning hours, or rather late night hours.
Yeah.
Middle of the
It's really
night.
stormy.
Through the middle of the night.
If it's really
It-
stormy, I will cast my my bubble over the rest of everybody that's sleeping. Stop them from being covered in snow. There's people.
you're in a
Wait,
shack.
Inside.
You're in the shack. Okay, never mind.
There's a
Yes.
small shack.
Wow.
You don't need a bubble.
I mean, yeah, but that was rude.
Give me a perception check as you start your watch, Lane.
Boom. Nope. It's going, I think.
It already went.
Maybe I need to go to
wow,
sleep
I'm
then.
really lagging then.
I'm not. I could have sworn
Okay.
I had something, but I'm not seeing it, so I went to bed.
Nakari, did you want to tell him that first?
I saw Strahd. It was just for like a split second, but just keep your eyes out. There's no telling where he is or when he could just show up.
Ooh, okay. I will cast. Oh, do I do this? Should I do this? Nah.
Would Lane
I'm not
do
gonna
it?
do it.
That's
I was
the
gonna
only
cast-
question.
Yeah, Lane would do it. Lane doesn't give a fuck about spell slots. I'm gonna cast True Seeing on myself.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay.
Give me like at least an hour. You know, keep an eye out. Maybe he'll come back like quickly, knowing that we changed guards or something.
Okay. You look out through the dark of the Svalich woods, seeing into the ethereal plane. You see a few wandering spirits seemingly stuck in this in-between place of death, completely unaware of your presence, meander about the road, some of which at a distance reenacting out their death. But other than that, you don't see anything that kind of stands out, really. You do notice after about 10 to 15 minutes of your watch that chunks of hail, small, about the size of a BB, start falling from the sky, hard packs of ice. Well, no, they don't seem dangerous. They do clink against your armor as you stand outside. And they make quite a racket on the roof of the shack. As you are continuing on your watch, about another 10 minutes go by, and you notice a shift on your back. Like a shift of weight.
Oh.
Like something just moved.
Okay. Check for the heart.
Okay. You open up your bag, and as you grab the top of it, you feel fingers wrap around your wrist. And you see Vortak's hand clenching your own wrist.
Vortek, what the fuck are you doing? Stop it.
That's
was
your
an issue?
reaction
Like,
to that?
Oh no! Stop!
God damn, Vortak always just grabbing me and shit.
What the fuck? Did I miss something?
Getting really rapey
Yeah.
in here, Vortak.
Oh no! Stop!
You hear your mind. Do you need a hand?
Do you need a?
And how hard is he grabbing me? Can I just pull it off by the wrist? Like whatever's
you
left of the
take-
wrist?
You take 2 slashing damage as his fingernails dig into your skin of your wrist.
Okay.
No big deal.
No big deal.
What would you like to do?
I'm just gonna pull it off. I'm just gonna pull his hand off. And just hold it.
Okay, give me a
Hold his
strength.
hand.
Give me a strength check.
Vortak was never very strong in life. Maybe in
Ooh,
death
gosh.
he's a little bit stronger. Oh no. No, that's not very good.
Oh no.
That's just a hand though, right?
Yeah, it's
How
working
strong can
hand,
it be?
like-
Doesn't have any forearm strength.
That hand is not coming off your wrist. It is dug in to your wrist, and it is going to do another 2 slashing damage to you.
Oh
I've
my
seen the
God.
Addams Family. The hand can do a lot.
It digs further into your wrist. It is gripping right now. Something you notice as the fingernails of this hand dig deeper into you, clutching your wrist harder and harder. You hear the thudding beat of the heart inside your bag,
Oh no.
faster and faster.
Oh, it's what's her name?
Yeah, you didn't think putting
Yeah, she took over the hand. What the hell?
your bag of body parts are starting to team up?
I know, right? They're starting to work against me here. What do I have that can help with this? Like nothing really.
Friends.
Friends? I don't think I have friends. I don't know.
Cut off your
Just gonna
hand
beat
and
it.
then put
Just
my
gonna
hand on
beat
your
it against
hand.
the wall or beat against the floor or something.
Yeah, you're just
Okay,
gonna
give
beat
me
that
an
hand
attack
right
roll.
off of you.
give me an attack roll.
Is this like an unarmed strike attack roll? Like I
Yeah,
don't
just
even know.
be a regular unarmed strike.
multi-attack.
Yeah.
Was that
beat off the
D20
hand.
plus strength?
Beat off the hand.
D20 plus strength, yes. Plus
Plus
proficiency,
proficiency.
because you're proficient in your hand.
I mean, should be. Ooh.
Oh, plus proficiency, yeah, that hits. What's your strength modifier?
7.
Okay, you slam that
Oh,
hand down
that's
on
my
the ground.
saving throw. The modifier's 5. So minus 2.
5?
It's
Okay,
an 18.
yeah, that still works. Plus, you slam that down on the ground. You hear the knuckles crack and see some of the fingers break, and it lets go of your wrist. The fingers twitch a little bit, and then they stop, and it goes completely still.
Okay. Can I pull out like I don't know, maybe I have 2 separate bags. I want to pull out a separate bag and separate the hearts. I want to put each of the children in their corner. Stop it.
Do you have a separate bag?
I have a backpack.
There's probably a
have
pouch
separate
on the
bag in
side.
there.
A heart pouch.
Yeah. I just
Or
want
a
to
hand
separate
pouch.
the two, right? Just want to make sure they're not
Okay.
touching, essentially I want the children to sit at different tables in the classroom. I don't want them
Okay, so
sitting
you
at the same
put it on
table.
you put the hand in kind of one of your outer pouches of your backpack. Got you.
Yeah. And I'll tie it if I have some cord. Let me see if I have some cord. I think I have something. Oh, I have a tinderbox. The hand will probably fit in the tinderbox, right?
Tinderbox
is
is
not
like,
very big.
yeah, it's very small.
Well, I have a mess kit as well, so we'll just put it in my bowl and yeah. Oh, I
Gonna
also have
put
the
it
bag
in
of
a bowl.
tricks. Yeah, I'm gonna put the heart in a bowl because it's gonna fill up with water. And then the hand I'm
Okay.
gonna put I don't know. I'm sure my rations are tied up with something, so probably like a ration paper, and then
Okay. Yeah.
separate them. Fucking hand. God damn it. I'm gonna pull the heart out. I'm just gonna stare intently at it. I'm gonna say, your time is coming.
Okay.
Just you wait.
Your soul is mine.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
I knew that was coming.
Ooh,
Does
what can
Lane not
I forget
remember
I
what
can
happened
do.
last time?
Oh yes, but Lane is much more wise now. Good. No, I think that was Tim that was using the heart a lot. Oh no, I was actually.
That was Lane.
Oh no.
They're both unnecessarily reckless.
Oh no.
Still a 14 somehow.
You hear
Yeah, 'cause I
in
have a
your
fuck ton of
mind,
wisdom.
my time is coming. You're right, little bird.
He's Heart doesn't even know who it's talking to.
He's a raven queen. She's
Wrong
a raven
ad-
queen person.
Wrong adventurer.
Wrong adventurer.
The birds are the other two.
Well, yeah, I know, but
All right.
Lane gets it.
I'll give it a
Um,
real hard squeeze, as hard as I can, with my super strength. Squeeze it. Squeeze all the water out of it as hard as I can. Just bash it against the floor
Okay.
a couple times.
Blow some tobacco
Yeah, just to
smoke at
piss
it.
it off.
Harkem, Ra, and everyone actually in there would hear this commotion, I'm quite sure. Maybe not the slamming the hand once, but the continued slamming of the heart against the floor of the shack and the sloshing of the water as it splashes around is definitely quite a ruckus. You all hear.
Oh, I go check it out. Grab my bow, propped up on the wall next to me. I'm kind of sad that it's not giant.
Okay.
What's
You go over there to, as you go over there to Lane, something you notice instantly as she is thrashing about with this. Her eye, where her glass eye typically is in place, seems to have reformed. A complete eye now sits in the socket, a bright green iris at its center.
Oh shit.
Can I
It
aim my
almost
bow
seems
at?
to glow here in the dark.
I aim my bow at her. Are you okay?
Huh? What? Yeah. Listen, we need to get rid of this heart. She's being
Are you you?
real ornery. Yeah, me. What? Nothing's changed here.
Your eye changed.
I mean, my eye changed.
What happened
Can
to
I
the glass
pop my
one?
eye out? I'm gonna pop it out.
Oh no!
Can I pop my eye out?
You cannot pop your eye out. As you
the
go to
fuck?
pop your eye out, you actually notice you kick with your foot the glass eye, the black glass eye, and it rolls across the floor in front of you. And you realize something. Your depth perception seems normal again. You can see
What?
through your eye. It's back.
You can see clearly now. Your eye is back.
That's unusual. I don't know what happened.
But you feel okay?
I feel fine.
Do I believe her?
I don't know if this is a lie or not.
Do I feel any different?
Wait, oh no.
You don't physically feel any different. How does Lane feel about the discovery that she's regrown an eye?
And that it's a different color.
She doesn't know that yet. I don't know. Does she?
Probably
didn't say
not.
it.
Unless I told me. I don't know. Pretty indifferent, I guess.
I would assume so if your reaction to a hand grabbing you in your own backpack is, yeah, stop it, Vortag.
Yeah.
Pretty
I mean,
indifferent.
Well, Vortak was a magical beast. Full of magical beastiness.
Why is your eye glowing green, too? It's a sickly color.
Well, I imagine it has something to do with the heart. You know, we had a conversation.
Do you have control over it? Can you move it?
I'm gonna close my real eye, my actual eye, put my hand over it, and then look out the other one. See if there's anything different about this eye.
Other
moving
than
around.
true seeing being active, it seems just like your normal vision compared to the other eye.
Yeah, seems like my eye.
What was the commotion then?
Well, Vortek woke up for a little bit. I think maybe I had these too close together, and I'll hold up their individual pouches. I guess they're pouches now.
And you see
And,
the hand, blood, poking, and one of the broken fingers poking out from what looks like some parchment that was wrapping some dried meat tied up with twine, and the heart, which is beating slowly, gushing a small amount of swamp water.
Do you
see,
want...
what happened was the Night Mother tried to take over Vortek's hand and kill me with it, but I took care of them. They're fine now.
Would you like me to hold onto the hand?
That's probably a good idea. Yeah. This one's being ornery, and I'll toss him the. Looking at the heart, and I'll toss him the hand.
I'll wrap it up. And ooh,
Try not to lose
Magda's
any
robe.
pieces. I think they'll come back, but I just want to make sure.
There's Magda's robe still. I'll wrap it up in Magda's robes.
Okay.
Just put it in my bag. Ooh, does it fit in the ivory gold scroll case?
The hand?
Yeah.
No,
Fuck.
they're not that big.
Fucking thing sucks.
They're not that big.
Alright.
You could fit some arrows in it.
Yeah. Well, if that's all, then guess I'll go back to bed.
Sleep well. No more ruckus. Hopefully.
You all in your half slumber stupor waking up from this do hear this sound. Your characters, if they choose to continue to try and get rest instead, totally okay.
No, it's not. Anything could be happening. We could be dying out there.
Hey, that's their choice.
Yeah, it's their choice. That doesn't make it mean it's okay.
They hear Harkem talking with Lane.
I go back to bed.
Okay, you go back to bed. In the next 3 hours of your watch, Lane, go by pretty uneventfully, especially compared to the first hour. Just as your watch ends, the sound of the small hailstones falling on the roof of the shack start to dwindle and then fade away. Ra and Harkem, as you wake up this morning, Nakari and Nero, you would also complete your trances. It is still before dawn. Does not look as if light has quite come out yet.
Oh?
Yes, please take your long rests if you need to.
Okay, there. Oh.
Can I go up to Lane and Nakari?
Oh, well, it was a nice, peaceful night.
Did you sleep well?
Steve, you're typing so loud.
I'm sorry.
We have the world's
Taking
loudest keyboard.
I slept. I didn't sleep. I slept. Well, Vortak was. And
It was a handful. Sorry.
He was getting, was he getting handsy in your sleep?
I tried to. Yeah, I
I-
tried to grab my wrist.
I'll go up to Lane and Nakari and ask, are either of you able to tell if this is cursed or evil? And I'll take the wand out. Do you have some magics that can tell this?
You asking me?
No.
I can look over it, but if I'm not successful, I have an idea of who might be able to tell us.
I had a very strange dream, and I don't have those types of dreams often. But I think I was attacked in my dream. And I
Sounds
think
like a lot
it
of
might
you
have,
were attacked in the middle of the night.
I think it might have had real world consequences too.
Real.
And I don't know if it was this wand or something more sinister.
No, let's just hope it's the one then. I'll look over it.
This is the only
Okay.
item I've had different, other than the poisons, and I don't think poisons do that to you.
Are you ingesting the poisons before you go to sleep?
No.
Oh, well.
Okay, are you just looking over it, or was there something specific you were wanting to do?
Just looking over it, seeing if I could tell. I was looking to see if maybe I had something, but
Okay, give me an Arcana check. So you look over it, you recall a couple of cursed items that you've encountered before in the past here in Barovia. They seem to have a pretty specific energy around them. You don't really sense that here with this wand. It seems like it's okay.
We knew a guy that knew a guy.
Oh, shit. He doesn't like being bothered, though. That's right. I don't have that coin. Someone else does. Oh, that's who you met.
I don't notice anything odd about it. It just seems like a wand.
Oh, that was to me. I thought you were asking him if you, like, recognized or something. That's not good, then. Before I vanquished whatever it was in the dream, it said, you will all die here. Which made me believe it was something else. It seems like it is. Whatever attacked me in my dream, it may do the same to you. Any of you.
Oh. That's scary.
Could happen. Maybe Strahd senses that we're getting
I mean-
close to weakening him.
How does he know?
Well, I'm fairly
I
certain
don't
that he
know.
watches us at all times.
I feel like we should be wearing some type of
Yeah, but could he do that from wherever he is? He's probably very far away.
Just
I
like
think
I can do it.
I think that as long as you're in Barovia, he can do whatever he wants.
Probably unless we bring back the Fanes, then might weaken them somehow. Seems like those have been tucked away for a long time for a reason.
We have to do
Yeah.
something. We can't continue like this.
Well, we can go take out the first one. Or bring back the first one.
Are we still
I
going
want
to
to. I want to see if the sisters are still in the hut in Krezk. I think you need to meet them. Maybe they can give us some sort of idea about what's at Yesterhill.
And I mean, we're already almost there, right?
Yeah, it's not too much further.
Well, let's be off then.
Okay, anyone doing anything before you head off? Or are you all going off west down the Zvelich Road, the final leg of your journey towards Krezk?
Final leg of the journey.
Okay.
Gotta make it a little more exciting. I feel like we've been on this road for weeks now.
You travel for the next hour or so before dawn approaches, and the sun, the globe of light that exists perpetually behind the cloud of fog that covers the sky of Barovia. A very meager amount of warmth as the cold snow continues to fall for the next several hours. You see up ahead the walls of Krezk. So you get about half a mile away, looking up the hill towards Krezk, you notice that your previous visit here had large piles of undead corpses being burned in the early hours of the morning. This is not the case currently. There are no large piles of corpses outside, but you do see a fair amount of guards. They are coming out through the gate as you are making your way down the hill. It looks to be about 6 to 10 of them. They make their way out through the gate and then start to head off down the road for a little bit, but then they head east and then north.
Like going around the city?
Looking like they're heading back up into the woods to the north, towards the mountains maybe.
Oh. How does their demeanor look?
They're pretty far away. They're like a mile and a half away.
Oh,
Or
okay.
not a mile and a half, half a mile, sorry. Not a mile, half a mile away.
Where do you think they're going?
On patrol, maybe?
Into the woods?
Sure? I don't know. That's my only guess. I mean, what else do guards do?
Let's hurry up and get inside then.
Yeah. Weird.
You continue up the hill towards Krezk. As you do, Ra, after this conversation with Harkem, you look around at the snowy hillside leading up towards Krezk, and you see, just off on the side, nearer to the walls, those two white desert birds you had seen on the Solanka Pass. These very out of place and peculiar birds, reminiscent of peacocks with their long, curled tail feathers. They're prized by the royalty of Harakir because of their beauty and considered very delicate creatures. And the two of them just stand out so much in this place where they don't belong. You see them pecking at the snow near the wall, and one of them pulls up a worm from the dirt. A big, fat, pink worm bursts forth, and it begins to eat it. As it does, the other one jumps towards it with its claws out and strikes into the other bird. The two of them quickly begin to tussle and fight, feathers flying around. One of them catches the other with its talons just across its throat, and you see the blood spray across its beautiful white feathers. It picks up the worm, and then it begins to fly off.
Do I see that too?
You do not see this, Harkem.
Okay.
I was just about to ask, brother, did you just see what just happened?
As you turn to your brother and then look back to the location of the birds, you no longer see the blood on the snow or the body of the bird on the ground.
No. What? With the guards?
No, there was these birds. You remember the birds I was talking about the other day? Two,
The birds
like
from
birds that don't
our
belong
homeland.
here. Yes. I
And you
just
see-
saw one of them kill the other one for a worm.
And I don't see any signs of that anywhere over there.
You don't see anything resembling what he's talking about.
Does it sound like to me that he's telling the truth, as I know him?
Yeah, you know your brother pretty well. He seems like he's being completely earnest.
Ernest scared stupid.
Are you feeling okay?
I mean, I'm feeling okay, but not after seeing that. That can't be good.
That sounds like a dangerous foretelling.
Right?
I think whatever's inside of you might not be too friendly.
I don't. Well, granted, do I remember when I first did I first start seeing the two birds? Was this after I got the powers?
Yes. It was as you were traveling back from the Amber Town.
Okay. So, after I got my new powers, saw the birds. Now I see the birds again. Shoot.
There's always a price to pay with something like that.
Yeah, but I can hit things so much harder now.
And if that voice in your head tells you to kill me,
We're gonna have some problems. Not us.
yeah, us too.
That actually sounded like a threat for a moment for me too. I was like, damn, Arkem's
Better
gonna
hope
have
you're-
problems.
I
You
could
better
never
hope you're not
harm
the one
you,
that finds the
my
worm.
brother. I should probably have said that than the other thing. But that's the first thing that popped in my little bird brain. So what can I say?
Purpry. Well, if you see them again or feel persuaded to do something you don't want to, at least let us know. One of us.
Yeah,
not that new
absolutely.
guy though. He's still weird. Jury's
Yeah, I
out on
don't
him.
trust him. Has he been have you seen him talk to himself?
I mean, I think most of them talk to themselves.
Yeah, but he talks to himself a lot.
I have not noticed that yet. I will keep an eye out for it.
Yeah, keep an eye out. It's very bizarre.
The shorter bird looks much tastier than the bigger bird.
See, just like that. Fucking hear that shit.
Order, but he
Alright.
does have a lot more meat on his bones.
Oh no.
The voices are happening again.
Yeah, but his is like tough and gross muscle. Mine's delicious meat. Lean.
fighting over who gets eaten first.
Don't eat my brother, eat me.
Eat
I'm
me
much more
first.
delicious.
You approach the walls of Krezk. You see the guards standing on their spots on the wall. You notice as you approach, all of the guards on the walls are transformed. Early in the morning, atop the walls, are 6 werewolves in their armor with their weapons.
Katie's aroused.
They do not appear to be in aggressive stances, but they are regarding you carefully as they look out.
We say, forgot how do you greet people in this country? You don't go ahoy, right? What's up, do you do? Ahoy! Up there on the wall.
I think it's well met.
Oh, well met. Caw-caw! Caw-caw!
See, one of them stumbles or steps forward in front of the others.
Stumbles.
He's not stumbling. He's just stepping. Sorry, he's just stepping. He steps forward in front of the others. A long scar cuts across the side of his face. What business have you in Krezk?
Someone else?
Don't look at me. I don't know why we're here.
I know you don't. Just got here.
Well, you looked at me.
I look at Nikari.
I look at Nikari.
Gross, don't look at her like that.
She's a person.
Wow.
Is she though? Like,
Yeah.
That's a
She's-
philosophical debate for another time.
More than
We're
one
getting-
person,
When
probably.
we get to the bar, we'll talk about this. We'll touch back on this.
we would like to talk to Raylan.
We messaged him the other day.
The master's busy. What business have you with him?
How did he just phrase that?
He's busy.
No, the first part.
Burgomaster's busy.
Oh, I think he said the master. And
Oh,
I was like,
yeah, I also heard the
Oh,
master.
Oh,
and I was
sorry.
like, did something happen while we were gone?
Yes.
I need to know if he knows where the witch went, or if she's still here.
He looks back over his shoulder at the other guards. He can wait at the Crooked Claw. Someone will fetch him. You hear the bars on the other side of the door lifted free as the gates to Krezk are opened.
Well, at least they let us in. Does he seem hostile? Like he doesn't want us to come inside?
Give me an insight check.
Or he doesn't like... He's not happy that we're here. Don't mind that, that's a 10.
He seems a little on edge. Not really like it doesn't seem directed at you though. It seems kind of like he feels out of place in his position here. Like maybe he's not accustomed to tending to people and greeting people as they come in or allowing people entrance. This guy looks like a fighter. He looks like he gets out on the battlefield and he just wrecks stuff, and that's what he's used to.
He's the warehouse worker that they put in customer service because they're short-staffed.
Right.
That sounds
Everything's a nail to him.
That sounds very personal. Scargo, did you get put on a customer-facing service the other day?
Is that the inn we stayed at last time?
Yes. The Crooked Claw was a tavern. It's not necessarily an inn. You remember they did not have any kind of beds to speak of, but they did have a lot of tavern space. As you come into the walls of Krezk, they close the gates behind you, put the bars in place, and you are flanked instantly by 4 guards, 2 on either side of your group.
Oh, we escort
Yeah,
the
let's-
people now.
Yeah,
I
let's
feel
escort you to the
apprehensive.
tavern. Make sure you don't stray.
We are good
Oh,
friends
get it?
with
Because
the
you guys are dog
Burgermeister.
people?
He will be hearing about this. I'll go Karen on him.
Did something happen when we were gone?
I don't know when you were here.
Feels like months ago. It's probably only been like a week or 2.
We've been here before, this group?
Not
Yeah.
you, but yeah.
Miss Raylan, he was such a good guy.
Oh,
Probably
maybe
still
should
is.
have headbutted that giant.
Wrong character.
Why the escort duty? Something not safe in town?
Being careful with outsiders. I'm sure you understand. The Burgomaster will be there shortly, as soon as he's tended to his business. He gestures up the road towards the tavern.
Do I believe him?
He seems like... I mean, there's nothing that seems dishonest about what he's saying.
That's not good then.
What business is he attending to?
He gives you a look up and down as you ask this question, and you see him hop off the 10-foot wall to step about 5 feet away from you.
We don't have like a sigil or anything.
That's the Burgomaster's business. Don't think it concerns you, does it?
What's your name?
My name.
Yes.
Why do you need to know my name?
For
Bet. Posterity?
Posterity, that's the word. Sorry. New language.
Troxus. And who are you?
Badge number?
I am Nero Rex.
See him kind of snarl and curl up his lip. Hope your business is short and you can get out before sundown.
Is that a warning or a threat?
Take it how you like. He turns back towards the wall and starts climbing back up to his position atop.
The Burgomaster didn't give
Yeah.
us anything.
He doesn't have any, very conspicuous, like, just papers hanging out of his pockets or anything. Like, very well or nicely placed orders, like, sticking out of his back pocket or anything.
His daily
Give me a
diary.
perception check as you look at this guy as he confronts and sizes up Nero.
He's got orders in his back pocket. They don't let people in. Oh, come on, that was a 13.
Okay, you see a rolled up bit of paper sticking out of his one of these satchels affixed to his guard armor.
I elbow Ra and tell him, and like, do the head nod, like, over there, push him or something. Or like, distract him.
Oh, feather time. Gotcha. Is the guard
Feather
facing
time.
me?
Oh yeah, peacock time. Peacock feathers, go.
Hold on. Is the guard facing me, or has he jumped away? yet?
This is during the interaction with him jumping down from the wall, approaching Nero, and then walking away. You can choose your opportune time to do. What are you trying to do?
As he's about to turn around, I will pluff up my wings and like feathers, like my wings really like big peacock style. Go. "Ah, I think I have something that your burgomaster gave us last time we were here." Ah." And I'll start looking
Okay.
through my pockets and making
Okay.
lots of movements.
Give me a deception check.
This better work.
We should have trained you with deception. Oh, nice!
No need for.
He looks over towards you and he kind of growls. What? And
Yeah,
he's just completely enthralled by the mess that you're now making as you start taking random bits and baubles from your pockets and just throwing them onto the ground in front of him. Your feathers fluffing up and rustling around your neck and your wings flapping around crazily, creating quite a spectacle here. The other guards all seem pretty distracted.
I like to imagine
I would
have
like
a couple
to-
pieces of those puzzles that I was trying to put together.
Oh no, you have some with a dragon head.
Small rocks.
Small
Yeah.
pieces of amber, small bits of rock and pebbles, a couple other stones that he's picked up, and
I know I got it here somewhere.
It's like a crow that just picks up shiny rocks. I would like, while that distraction is happening, to try to swipe that piece of paper.
okay, give me a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Ooh, with advantage. Oh my gosh. With advantage.
Oh my god!
Still 25.
You reach out quickly, swiping this piece of paper, making just a little bit of noise, but it doesn't seem perceptible over all of the noise that Ra is making just a few feet away. You step forward next to Nero as this is going on, almost looking as if you're stepping up to kind of defend him, or at least place yourself between the two of them as you swipe it, and you take just a step back next to Nero.
And
as
then I'll
you
go-
quickly slide it into a pocket.
After it's clear, it's done, I'll go over to Ra. No, that was the last town. You got that confused. I'm
Oh.
sorry, he got it confused with the last place.
I'm so sorry.
The other werewolf town.
Oh, whoopsie.
Yes, sure. Hurry along to the Crooked Claw, or out the gate. Make your choice now. I've no more time for this foolishness.
Thank you, officer.
Thank you.
You hear him let out a roar of anger as he forgoes trying to even climb up the side of the wall and just jumps straight up and grabs a hold of the ledge and pulls himself up.
Oh, now look at that. He damaged the wall a little bit.
You make your way to the Crooked Claw Tavern. As you arrive at the Crooked Claw Tavern, just outside on the long porch that stretches over the front of the tavern, you see two small wolf pups and two children, very young children, playing with the wolf pups. One of them you recognize to be the little girl that was with the tavern keeper previously. Long dark hair, playing with one of the wolf pups. You see the wolf pups barking and yipping at each other, and then one of them growls and snarls. And the other girl, a girl about the same age as the other, sitting next to her, also playing with the wolf pups at this time, seems startled by it. And as she reacts, you see her transform from her pale peach-colored skin and bright red hair. A thick coat of fur, red fur, covers her body as she transforms to a small young werewolf suddenly, and then looks up towards all of you, kind of scared, before she hides behind the other little girl.
That was adorably scary.
Nakari, as you see this occur, you hear a voice in your head. It says, remember. You have a sudden vision of a wall of fire rising up across the street. And this figure, a silhouette behind the wall of fire, her dark black hair falling past her shoulders as wolves snarl from the sides of the roads, and then another flash to the moment where you had encountered Lady Angelina in the alleys of Valaki. And she had verbally threatened Nija. As you look at these two girls, you sense something familiar.
Oh no.
How old does this little girl look?
About 4 or 5.
Oh no.
Hopefully she'll make better choices this time. I just kind of mumble that and go continue to the taverns.
Did you know her?
I killed her in a past life.
Arkham is very confused and does not know how to respond to that. There's a lot of philosophical conundrums on this night's show. What actually
goodness.
is a person, and if a person was evil and they're reborn, will they be the same person?
I mean, in my case, I'm pretty much the same every time. So
Yeah.
maybe you should just end it.
But
end
that's
it
not
sooner, you know?
empirical evidence, that's more anecdotal, so they could be different.
Yeah, you have all your memories. Like, you don't get a clean slate every time you come back.
Okay, you enter into the Crooked Claw Tavern.
Hey, I remember this place. We cozied up right next to that fire because it was warm.
Oh, Bluto's not here.
Bluto! Aww.
He's not here.
Oh no, what happened to
Vortex
Bluto?
not if you see him either. Like, he's not... I didn't see him anywhere, but he's not supposed to be here if he is. You see... it's not supposed to be the crowded. Be the quiet.
What happened to all the people?
Here's Vortex here.
Where?
He's
It's
in
weird.
Oh, in
my
my
bag.
Yeah.
No, he's in my
Kraken's
bag.
You enter into the tavern. A small fire crackles in both of the fireplaces on either side of the tavern. The barkeep stands behind the bar, serving drinks. It looks to be fairly full. Quite a lot of patrons in the tavern currently. But they all seem to be fairly quiet, just eating their meals, drinking their drinks, talking in fairly hushed tones to each other. As you come in, their attention shifts towards you. They all look up, regard you momentarily, and then return back to their meals and their quiet conversation.
Oh, this is where we got the absinthe from that I still have in my bag. It made us like see shit. Hallucinated. Can I read the note that I got?
Sure. It says, it's really hard to read. Like, first off, the handwriting is absolutely horrible, and you're not sure what's a spelling error and what's supposed to be a name, but you managed through it. It says, Droxus, Burgomaster, says you have to do guard duty tomorrow morning. Don't be late. And that's all it says.
Your mother was a hamster.
There's gotta be more. I spent like 45 minutes sitting down looking for ciphers.
Poring over it, trying to figure out if the misspelled words are actually a code.
Every third letter that's backwards spells out kill all intruders.
You're quite sure one of the symbols is thieves' can't.
It is. It's the exact thieves' can't symbol, but it's just like a normal letter that's terribly drawn.
Just drawn wrong. Why is this here? What does it mean?
It's got the word. It's got the thieves can't word for fish in the middle of the word knock. What?
Fish knock. Of course, it all makes sense.
It all makes sense. Knock 3 times on the windowsill.
Okay, you enter into the tavern. What are you all doing?
Throw it in the fireplace
I'm
so
gonna
he
go
doesn't
to
know
the
I have
bar.
it.
Okay. What's that, Nakari?
I'm gonna go up to the bar to talk to the barkeep.
I'm
Okay.
going to just kind of sit at a table that's kind of near some people and just try to eavesdrop
Okay.
without looking super obvious
Okay. Give me a perception check.
as I sit there, not eating, breathing, drinking. Perception, you said?
Yes.
With advantage?
No.
No.
Everyone's talking pretty quietly in here. They seem to be keeping their conversations to themselves. Pretty wary, almost as if the volume dropped a little after they noticed your arrival. You see, after you sit down, some of them at the neighboring tables kind of scoot a little, just an inch or so away from your table, closer in as a group, huddling together.
Enough so that they know that you saw it, but not enough to really move away.
You approach the bartender, Henrik. You're back.
Henrik.
I didn't expect to see you all back so soon.
Has it really not been that long? It feels like it's been forever.
It's been quite a bit, yes.
I had a question. Who made the statues that's right outside?
Oh, the statue's right outside. That would be, I believe that was, Germain. Yes, you'd met Germain. His, father, skilled stonemason, taught him. The grayish-furred fellow, your friends had a little prank with him. Drew whiskers on his face. And still laugh about that sometimes with him.
Yes, we
Is
did.
he around?
Oh, he's around somewhere, I'm sure. Don't think he's went out on the hunt this morning. So he's probably around here somewhere. He'll be in for breakfast shortly, I'm sure.
No, but thank you.
Of course. Can I get all of you anything?
I'm okay, but they might be hungry.
Oh, Food. You still have those burgers?
I'd be glad to whip one up for you.
Ah, burgers and beer then. 2 orders.
Just beer for me. No burger. Those burgers are made out of wolves or something, aren't they? What are they made out of?
Well,
That's a
mostly
totally
deer,
different town.
sometimes rabbits.
Deer? Oh, deer? Yeah, we're good with deer. We'll eat deer.
But not wolf.
We don't eat wolves here.
Yeah, that would be so fucked up.
You hear from the werewolf bartender, who is actually a full werewolf, right? Everyone in the bar, everyone in the town, completely transformed. Except for the children you had seen, one of them transformed, but the other one didn't seem to be transformed.
Wait, what was his name?
Henrik.
Like the coffin maker?
Was it?
People are to have the same name. You think Vlad von Zarovich is the only Vlad von Zarovich in the world?
Oh my god, that was a year ago. That was last October. So, how come everybody's in their wolf form? High tensions, or?
Oh, everyone's been a bit on edge recently. Had a bit of bad luck.
What happened?
Well, it seems the Baron came to collect on taxes. Seems it's that time now. We had some people didn't feel like we owed, seeing as we weren't originally residents of Berez. We'd simply saved it from destruction, but
Of Krezk.
or Krezk, yes, sorry. I was reading. So we had some incidents.
What did he do? What? I'm sure it wasn't great.
It seems Zuleika was hatching schemes to create a weapon to deal with him. Kill him, if you will. See everyone's. You're all pretty cognizant that the bartender right now talking to you is looking around at everyone in the bar as he talks to you. He is not really meeting your gaze. He's watching.
Waiting.
We
I'll
told
whisper.
Raylan that she was doing that.
Well,
there-
it pissed him right off, and he wasn't having any of it. So she's been removed from Krezk for now, probably imprisoned or something, paying some sort of cost for her decisions.
Are there any werewolves that look like they're by themselves, drunk, passed out? Just any loner types that are not really drawing anyone's attention?
There are a couple around that are just sitting in a corner tables to themselves.
And they're all by themselves?
Yeah.
Can I look around? Is anyone watching me?
Doesn't seem like anyone's focused on you.
Can I cast greater invisibility on myself?
Sure.
Just right in the middle of the bar.
I mean,
Now you see him. Now you don't.
no one's watching me. Or is
yeah,
there
but
like
we
a
can hear
bathroom I can
you.
walk into? I'm not shouting it. I don't have to shout out my spell. People are talking. I
That's
talk
true.
to myself all the time.
That's true.
Greater invisibility. I just thought of the image of someone yelling that out with that
Going
going
Super Saiyan
invisible.
with just invisible. Love it.
Anyway,
Okay.
can
go invisible in the
I
bar?
go towards one of? Now, are they just sitting there by themselves, or are they like passed out? Like,
They are awake. It is the morning time. They are eating breakfast.
never mind then.
Just say that is
Okay.
not a good idea. Have
Look,
you not seen Underworld?
people got to eat. All right.
You're gonna make it. You're gonna make a vampire werewolf hybrid. And it's
Yeah,
gonna
that we'll use to
kill
fight
everybody.
Strahd.
Oh, okay, fair.
We'll aim it at Strahd and then deal with it later. I'll just, since I already went invisible, I'll just, I don't know, try to eavesdrop closer to people.
Okay. You can give me a stealth check with advantage because you are invisible.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Okay. You quietly move through the bar. You can hear your footfalls and they sound kind of loud to you, but they don't seem to arouse any immediate attention as you are making your way around. You hear as you're walking through scattered bits of conversation from people around the bar. Well, these patrols are killing me. I'd like a break from them. Oh, they're better than the undead attacks every night, right? Oh, yeah. It's much better than it was. Well, how long do you think before Vlaki falls? I don't think they can stand up to something like that for very long. Even if they got a lot of people. You hear scattered bits of conversation like that, and as you are focused in on it, you bump into a bench, and it moves, and the people seated at it look around suddenly, looking for the reason the bench moved, and unable to exactly pinpoint what it was. And they return back to their meals.
And then you
Back
flash
at the
in front
bar.
of them.
Back at the bar, the bartender comes back out with your food and places it in front of you. Gets you an ale.
I'll whisper to him. Is there a reason you're looking around so much when you're talking? Are we not supposed to be talking so freely?
He kind of leans back a little bit. You see him wipe his hands on his apron. Grabs another mug and pours some ale in it, and he says, "So what business do you have here back in Krezk? What brings you all back here?"
Oh, you know, sightseeing. We missed the place.
Oh, then I guess you'll probably be off just to stop through then.
God, I hope so. We'll say to Ra. Oh, Ra's not even here. Never mind. I'll say to Nakari.
Well, technically, hold on. Let me. I'll move my character. I like to imagine I am. Oh, I cannot.
That's because the game is paused.
Game is paused.
Sorry.
Imagine I was right there the whole time.
Is
Because I should have been. There we are.
how common are werewolves in Darkon?
They exist, but you've never seen like a civilization of werewolves.
We'll say to Ra and Nakari. Something's really not right here. We should be leaving as soon as we can. This place is a time bomb ticking away.
Yeah, I remember everyone being a lot nicer and
What is
also
a
more humans.
Time bomb.
It's like a very
It's
high
a
level
desert thing.
spell.
Don't worry about it.
It's like a fireball, but you can like delay it.
Oh,
like a certain
delayed
point.
fireball. Yes, I've heard
Yeah,
about that. Yes.
I know you probably can't cast those kind of spells yet, but but yeah, we should be off as soon as we can. Let's find these witches. Should we even wait for Aelin? Should we just go now?
I think we should just go. This Falaki is about to fall. Oh, I don't know that. I think we should just go.
I mean, we do technically know that.
Is my eye still glowing green?
Oh, is his eye still
Arkham,
going
is my
green?
eye still glowing?
I take a very
it-
close look at it. Like I get
Lane's
right
eye
up in
is
there.
still- it's a bright neon green.
Yeah.
You've seen this eye color before. You honestly
have?
feel like you've seen this exact eye in the witch that was in the cave where you
Oh.
found the heart.
Can I see your dagger, Arkham? Do you have a dagger on you?
I do. It's silver too.
Can I see it for a second?
Are you going to stab yourself in the eye?
No.
Do you want me to do it for you?
I'm not gonna stab myself in the eye.
Okay, I give him the dagger.
I'm gonna take the dagger,
Stab
I'm gonna
myself in
stick
the
it in
eye.
my eye socket, and I'm gonna pop my eyeball out.
I'm not gonna stab myself in the eye. I would like to stab myself in the eye.
I mean, he could have insight checked that, and I would have told him the correct answer, but he didn't. So
That's
you know.
fair. No,
That's
it's
because I
fair. No.
trusted you.
Well,
Well,
next time.
that's where you fucked up.
Could've
I'm
just
not
done that for you.
exactly like I don't feel like you can calculate that as just a D4 of dagger damage
Oh no, that's sneak
if you
attack.
if you are removing your eye.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna have I have a medicine kit, and I'm gonna get ready to pack it full of gauze, pack it full of whatever the fuck I
Right
have.
at the bar too. Like really?
Right at the bar.
What is
Sorry,
wrong with
buddy.
you?
Harkam actually rolled better. You take 25 points of piercing damage as you pop your eyeball out. This green glowing iris flies out onto the bar along with a fountain of blood, and the bartender. What the hell? What is
Oh, so,
what is
I'm so
going
sorry.
on? You
One
see the
second.
other werewolves now start to stand up, reaching for their weapons.
She's fine.
What?
She...
Hold on. I'll cast Cure Wounds on myself. Let's see, how much is this? 1d8 plus 6. I'll cast it at 3rd level. Hold on, I'll take care of this real quick.
The fucking eye's gonna grow back, dude. Just
Okay.
about.
Okay.
You see the inside of the socket starts to heal up. The blood stops. Now it looks heavily bruised, and starting to swell, but there is no
I
eye
pop
in the
my-
socket.
Can I grab
Pop
the
my
eye?
old glass eye in. She's
Harkam,
watching
picked
through
it
that
up.
thing. She's watching through it. Be careful.
Does it look? Is there anything about it that looks different?
you
normal
reach
eye?
out and grab the eye. The gross. Sorry, I got this picture of just like a popped out eye.
Yeah, like the nerves are still attached.
Yeah,
and
the
shit.
nerves.
They're just
The
broken
nerves
off.
and fibers still
know-
there, just severed off from her jabbing this dagger into her eye. As you pick it up and look at this gross mass, it starts to dissolve in your hand to a dark, murky water that then pours out onto the bar. As it drops onto the wood, you notice the heavy spilling of blood that came out of Lane's eye socket as soon as it contacts with a single drop of the blood. All of the blood quickly starts to turn to this dark, murky water as well.
Okay, that's weird.
Yep. Telling you, she was watching us through that thing.
You didn't have to do that right here, though. Like we could
Yeah,
have went
there's better
outside.
places for that type of stuff, or at least warn us.
See the
Respect.
bartender, both of his hands are raised behind the bar. He kind of is like waving them towards the patrons who have now stood up and are looking towards your group, kind of confused and concerned about the situation that just happened.
I give
see-
him 5 gold pieces for the damages and the food.
Oh no, your tab's still open. We'll call it even on this one though. How about that?
Okay.
I had to take it out. I couldn't keep it in. I had to take it out. It was bothering
You could
me.
have gone to the freaking bathroom or something, not at the bar. You could have done that at the table, not the
Yeah,
bar.
I would have
respect
done
the
it
man.
outside, but there were kids out there. I didn't want the kids to see it.
Oh, that is a good
okay.
point.
Well, that's a good point.
But you gotta respect the man's bar. I say it so that he hears me. Like we're admonishing her. Like bad Lane. No.
Although that
Yeah,
was
that-
super hardcore.
It's quite all right. Disturbing and off-putting and unexpected, but it's all right. Best that the kids didn't see it.
Yes. We have to protect the kids.
You say this, the doors to the Crooked Claw opens up, and in walks the werewolf, his gray fur. You recognize him to be the individual who you had drawn on his face the first night here in Krezk. The bartender had said his name was Germain. He walks in.
Wasn't that the were-tiger?
No, that was Jerome.
No.
Yeah.
Don't ask me how I
How the
remember
fuck
that.
do you know that?
I was gonna say, how do you know that? Because I didn't. I was like, I don't think that was his name, but it might have been similar.
It was Jay something's.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. You see, he walks in
Oh, the
Small-
car killed him.
wow. Okay. He walks in. He has
I did not mean to do that.
Instantly decapitated.
a small leather sack. Well, it's not small. It's probably about twice the size of his hand. He walks in with it. As soon as he sees you four at the bar, he raises his hand and waves it, and he rushes over towards you. Oh, I'd heard you were here, and I was so excited. I thought they were playing a prank on me again. What brings you back to Krezk? Where's the other one? The quiet brooding one.
Faced him with another quiet, brooding one.
Harkam has him in his bag.
No, I don't. He's dead.
Oh,
I have
He was
his
pretty
name.
alive last night.
I'm
It's knowledge he doesn't need to know.
Maybe he's got a diamond.
I'm sorry to hear that about your friend. Seemed like a really good guy. What may I ask? What happened to him?
He stayed behind so we could get away.
Oh, what a brave soul. That's really heartwarming. I would like to go away a hero like that.
He was a hero, wasn't he?
So how long are you you here in Krezk for this time? We don't have quite the excitement we had last time.
I think Raylan was pretty shook up. I think we wanted to talk to him just briefly before heading out. We got a lot of stuff to do.
Oh, I'm sure he'll be by then if he knows you're here waiting on him. Does he know you're here waiting on him? Do I need to go get him?
That would probably be best. They said they would tell him, but you know how guards can be.
Oh, well, if the guards said they'd go get him, then I'm sure they'll get him. I'll take an ale, please. Plate of breakfast. Bartender. Okay, yeah. Turns around.
Put it on my tab and start a new one. I'll give him 3 gold.
Okay.
I assume that's well more than the...
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
well. He sits down in the stool next to you guys. He puts the leather satchel on the bar. He opens it up and he says, "Now this has been in my family for a long, but I wanted to share it with you because what you guys did that night when you were out here, it was truly impressive, really magical stuff. I'd never seen anything like it. It's a bottle of honeydew wine.
Oh,
Heard that this fruit grows in another place, not even here in Barovia. Never found it here. Been passed through generations of my family, and I can't think of anyone better to share it with."
now, that sounds to, I assume, Harkem, like I'm about to be poisoned. Does it seem like he's trying to poison me?
Give me an insight check.
Ooh, 27.
He seems a little anxious, a little nervous. You get a feeling that he's definitely intimidated by all of you, and he does really seem to look up to you. But he is also a little hesitant in his motions. The way that he presents the bottle seems almost as if he's trying to reserve it and hold it back for himself, or not offer it to you. It's like he's offering you something without trying to give it to you, it feels like.
Please say no. I'm going to offer this to you, but I do want you to accept it.
Is that what it's like? Like, this is
Yeah.
expensive, please don't drink it, or I don't want to
kinda
give this
hard.
to you, but I've been told to give this to you.
It's kind of hard to tell which one.
I take the bottle from him and
Okay.
smell it.
It smells really sweet and delicious.
No
Um,
telltale signs of poison.
You don't smell any poison.
Maybe you should take a drink first.
Oh,
After all,
of
it is your
course.
bottle.
Well, thank you. I'd love the first drink. You see him reach over the bar and underneath and grab out a glass. He wipes it out with his fingers. A little bit of fur still sticks to the inside of it, and he puts it on the counter and he starts to pour it into the glass. And he takes a sip of it, and then he swirls it around and smells it. His snout taking a big, exaggerated inhale, and then he takes another big gulp from it. Oh,
Oh, is he werewolf form too? They all
yes,
are, right?
they all are.
That's probably the weirdest sign or scene ever. A werewolf drinking wine from a wine glass.
I just like the fact that
Pinky's out and he's just
kind
kind of going around when he
Is
gets
there
aerated.
there has to be fur in every glass, right? Just a little bit.
There's a little bit of fur in every glass. You can
Living in a
see
house
that.
with 3 dogs and 6 cats, there is fur everywhere.
He takes his drink, or takes a drink, another drink of it. Oh, it's really good. I think you'll all enjoy it. Takes another sip from it.
Right, you take a
Re-
sip first. I know
Reaches
you like
back
your
behind
wine.
reaches back behind the bar and grabs a couple more glasses, or a glass for each of you. Puts 4 glasses on the bar.
Just a small amount, please.
Yeah, he seems attached to the bottle. It'll only take a little bit.
Yeah. A taste. Nothing more, please, sir.
He slides his glass over again. Starts pouring some in each of the 5 glasses. Puts one in front of each of you at the bar and takes his himself. And he raises it up. To new friends.
I'll
New friends.
come out from being invisible right on one of the stools next to Nakari.
Okay.
I think you were not invisible a long time ago.
No, he used greater invisibility. He's been invisible for a while.
That's only a minute.
Unless
Normal
Is it a minute?
invisibility is an hour.
Oh, I mistook the two. Yeah, then you've been on invisible. Were you sitting by them then, or?
yeah,
I'm gonna have a real heavy pour.
I'll wave away any glasses that are offered to me.
Okay.
I'll wait till Ra drinks and I know he's good with poisons.
Yep.
They don't really
Okay.
affect him.
Swirl it around.
Oh, I can like test my poisons on you because you're kind of immune.
If poisons don't work on him, he's the worst person to test it on.
But like, I assume you can still like kind of feel something happening, but like it's cool.
Hey man, this is great. Everyone else is dead. He's like, oh, okay.
Right. As you take your drink of the wine, it is very sweet and delicious. Never had a honeydew before, but you've had sweetened cactus juice. It is quite reminiscent of that.
I will relay the message to my brother that it's almost
I
like...
take a drink.
I'll drink mine as well.
Okay.
I want to like pour it until it's like until I see him wince a little bit.
Oh no!
You what, into the glass?
Yeah.
Oh, so he pours you a
I wanna-
glass and then you take the bottle and start to pour more in the glass.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't seem like it takes long after you start pouring some in that he kind of like you see him kind of shrink in on himself a little bit, like,
Poor guy.
I'll raise the bottle, take a swig out of the bottle, and give it back to him. This place isn't gonna exist in the same way in the next couple weeks, anyways. So might as well enjoy yourself.
God.
that's the spirit.
No, this is the spirit.
Starting your morning off strong, I see. That's good. Good. We should celebrate.
I just ripped my own eyeball out. Well,
After
not
telling me you
hell?
weren't going to.
You seem visibly confused as he
Look at
takes
this.
another big gulp of the wine out of his glass.
Splash of blood all over the bar.
I need all of you, except for Nero, to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Fuck!
At disadvantage, but
Ooh.
at or if you have advantage,
Oh.
on condition on
Oh, I
anything
do.
that makes you
Am I?
become unconscious or Constitution saving throw, then you have a straight check.
Oh,
What
I'm
the
gonna,
fuck?
I'm gonna have to kill everyone to save you guys.
I have resistance to charm, I think.
That's not unconscious.
That is not
Oh, let me done.
Okay. But I do
disadvantage.
get
Rob.
D4 for my resistance.
Do I get-
Oh, okay. I was just about to ask.
Yeah,
so
you
this,
can. If
I
you
get
felt
plus
as
5?
if it was unsafe and gave yourself resistance.
This isn't because of poison.
Yes, you do get
I think
plus
it's just
5.
regular alcohol.
Yeah, is it because of
What the
poison?
fuck?
Does Lane get double disadvantage for having taken such much more than everyone else?
Is it a
Um,
poison?
Yes, Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
I
a
mean,
disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Technically, all alcohol is poison.
It is not a poison.
Hmm.
Oh,
I mean,
Dude,
it
how do
is.
was it control?
If you
Ooh.
hover over the number you rolled, you should be able to hit the minus on the left side of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Ooh, plus 2, so I got 17.
I got
17.
15. Oh, nice.
You also
Oh,
get
wait.
plus 5s.
I have a 3-year
plus-
sobriety chip.
Plus 5. Somebody has to fail. so that we can fuck this guy up.
Is that Ra's at Ra? You have to do a disadvantage.
Yeah, I hit that minus, and
It rolled a natural 20 on the second one, so
so
Oh, what was his first one?
a
Oh,
19.
19 and a 20. Okay,
Yeah.
I see. Then you do succeed. You succeed. Lane succeeds. Nakari, yours is a 15. Or do you get the +5 as well?
No, the +5 is already added on mine.
Okay, so Lane and Ra, you both succeed. Nakari and Harkem, you feel really drowsy and really heavy. And you start to swirl in your stool. And as you look out through blurred eyes, you see Germain the werewolf. The wine glass in his hand falls to the counter and shatters. And then he falls back off his bar stool.
Do I
Just as
time
you
to do
both,
anything?
you both fall unconscious.
Damn.
And we're going to take a break right there.
oh my God.
Wow, why did that guy do that to us?
I guess we're all back now. We're probably ready to return to the tavern where Harkem, Nakari, and Germain here at the Crooked Claw Tavern have just fallen unconscious at the bar. The three of you still sitting at the bar, as you see them start to fall to the ground. You notice the people you'd seen earlier, Nero, sitting at different tables in the corners of the bar, off to the side by themselves, wearing these thick, dark cloaks. You now notice as they step up from the tables and start making their way towards the bar, towards your group members and this other werewolf who have fallen to the ground.
How?
Guess
the
we're
hell?
eating today after all.
Are we in a group? Like a fairly...
That's great.
Are we grouped up? Like, what is our? Are we just like along this bar like we are now? Nero's not even.
Yeah,
there.
it's like you're right there. I assume
Nero is
Nero
right next to
said he was
Nakari.
sitting next to Nakari, and
Okay.
Germain, I assume, would be like right here if you can see my pointer next to Ra.
I don't care about him too much.
I'm gonna. Possible to slap
It's very possible.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Who are you designating in this to not get hit?
Just my group, just us.
Okay. To clarify, you will hit people at nearby tables and the bartender.
Yep. I'll yell to the bartender, back away from us as far as you can. This is gonna hurt. So those guys are approaching us, right?
They seem to be rushing towards the people who have fallen on the ground. Yeah.
Yep. Spirit Guardians right away. I'll tell him to run, but I'm not waiting for him to get out of range.
Okay. You
I'm
see.
gonna cast it at 4th level.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh no, it's 1 level. Maybe that doesn't count. I think it's 2
Oh.
levels, right? no, it is
Link
one.
this.
It
link
is
this
1.
out.
I think that was
So
spiritual
4 level or
weapon.
higher, the damage. Yes, yeah, you're right. You're right. So many spiritual bullshit around here.
As Lane begins to focus her magic and form these spectral ravens that begin flying up from beneath the wooden floorboards of the bar, you see the bartender quickly dive away as Lane yells out. The other ones, or the other people at the nearby table, seeing this as well, jump away. Go ahead and roll damage. Some of them are going to get hit.
Shit, what is it? How much is it?
1 additional V8.
Yeah, how many is it to begin with, though? It's 3d8, so 48?
48. Okay.
I
You
rolled
see them.
shit, so it's good.
See them struck by the ravens as they rush away. They growl back, pulling their weapons out as they look at you, visibly confused at what's just transpired behind them. You see the other werewolves who were rushing towards you stop suddenly. Are you including Jermaine in this, like, not hit area, or is he getting struck by ravens while he's on the ground?
He's been hit by.
He's getting
he's
fucked up
struck by-
because
Okay, he is
just poisoned
just-
us, so I don't
He
care.
is just blasted by these ravens as he's on the ground too. Then,
He doesn't wake up.
he does not wake up from it. No.
Oh no.
Ooh. What?
You see, as the ravens do hit him, though, one of these heavily or dark cloaked werewolves who were sitting off to the side steps forward into the ring, getting struck by your ravens, and grabs the werewolf who had given you the drink, Jermaine, and pulls him free from it. As he does, you see this platinum-looking Krezk clasping his cloak together, and it looks like a visage of a wolf's head. It
Does it look
reflects
familiar?
brightly off the light. It doesn't look familiar. Actually, give me a history check. Give me a history check.
Skoma's better.
13. You recalled seeing something like that in Raylan's house. A small disc of platinum with that symbol on it sitting on one of his counters. You briefly noticed it, but didn't really think much of it. But it looks to be similar. You notice the other werewolves, the four of them in the room with the cloaks who had approached but then stopped, all seem to have this same clasp holding their cloak closed.
After all we've done for Raylan, this is how we're treated when we come
Raylan
here.
has his own cobalt guard. Fuck yeah. Can I jump at the nearest one and bite him?
Oh,
Sure,
yeah.
give me an attack roll.
Get that feeding out of the way.
Good. Daddy's hungry.
I'm just gonna put them about where they would have stopped.
Target him. Fanged bite. Right.
I like to. While this is all going on, I'm just gonna sit there and shake and slap my brother.
Okay.
hold
He
on.
does not wake.
Get after.
Oh, there it
slap him.
goes.
Shoot, I'm gonna have to slap
Okay,
him.
23 hits, and you reach out from this ring of ravens that encircles you and the others, and you bite into him, drawing blood from him.
Oh, there's one on that side too? Shit.
Ooh, and I get a +5 to my next attack.
No one could have.
Okay, roll for initiative for me.
All of us?
Everyone, yes.
Well, 17, I don't think I'm gonna beat that.
17 as well.
I feel like
Come on, one more. Or don't.
Your blessing thing.
Oh, yeah. Rip.
Okay, Nero, you are up first.
Is this a bonus action? All right, I'm going to bonus action transform into my form of dread.
Okay.
As much transform manifest aspect of your patron for 1 minute, you gain the following benefits. You gain a temporary hit points HP equal to 1d10 plus 6, so that's 17 temporary hit points.
Oh yeah, combat music.
I was just say, wow.
Oh gosh, that was
That
loud.
combat music
Alright, so let me get my
That's
temporary hit
dropped
points
in
in
pretty
there.
high.
17 temporary hit points. I will just blast the same werewolf whose blood is dripping down my chin with
Okay.
my Eldritch Blast.
It is at disadvantage up close.
I will.
Isn't it advantage though because he's hidden?
Cause what?
He's hidden.
Why would I be hidden?
Did you not go
Why would-
invisible?
No.
No.
Oh, you clicked it earlier. I thought you said.
No,
hey,
no,
I'm
no,
That
no,
was
invisible.
a while back.
That was
Oh.
just to use the spell slot because
Oh.
I did earlier.
Oh.
You have a bonus on your attack from biting, though, right?
I get a +5.
Oh, so we
So I'll
just
shoot
all.
him.
Oh well, I didn't watch you bite. him.
Oh, I'll shoot him once. That'll push him back, and then it won't be a disadvantage anymore.
Okay.
Warlocks.
Where is? Hold on, I'm on my spellbook and I can't find. Eldritch. Oh, it's right here. For some reason I was thinking it was gonna be blue or green.
Ooh.
Plus
But at
5.
disadvantage.
Oh.
Natural 20 again, no problem.
Oh man.
Okay. That does hit.
27.
More
And then
damage,
he goes-
though.
True.
Um,
And that
and
pushes
he is
him back
knocked
10 feet.
10 feet back as your blast of plasma energy shoots out from your hands that are covered in the blood from the wound that you just struck him with, blasts him back, knocking him through chairs and tables.
And then I will quickly target this guy with my next one.
Oh damn.
Oh wow, nice.
That maximum damage too.
I know, right? This one flies back as well as your second beam strikes out into him.
And then those 3 on that side. I won't worry about those ones. I hit the first one again that I hit earlier. The first one I hit.
Okay.
Third and final beam.
Ooh.
14
I have the plus
just
5 on that
manages
one.
to hit.
And then I'll send him another 10 feet. I think I can add. Form of Dread.
Are they afraid of you now too?
Yeah, they have to do a wisdom saving throw. DC 18. If they fail, they're frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Okay.
That's a crazy combo. With
That is an
Eldritch Blast.
11. He is frightened.
It's a nice symbol.
Oh, and on
Okay.
that last. Actually, no, I'll wait till next time. Yep, and that'll be my turn. Where is the combat tracker? Not button. Enter.
Harkem.
I would like to wake
Start
up.
the beginning of your turn unconscious as you hear subconsciously the sounds of battle erupting around you. Give me a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage, which would be flat for you.
I reach deep
at the
down
end of your turn.
inside and I break through. +5?
16 does. Oh, +5. Yes, you do succeed.
I fucking
No,
love
it's not
Nikari.
+5. I'm unconscious.
Oh yeah, she's unconscious, so no. 16 does not manage to save.
Oh, okay, that's my turn then.
Lane, you are up.
I am gonna rush forward to these guys on the right side, on top of this bar. So I'm gonna put my foot on this guy, so kind of like right here. And then I'm gonna hit this guy right here with my
Sensor.
with my thing.
With your,
With your
thing?
sensor?
Oh,
With your
Yeah.
sensor.
Ooh, not good. 21.
21 hits.
Not good. 21.
What was it, like 11? I didn't think it was gonna go that
Okay,
high,
you
but-
swing out your sensor towards him, striking into him.
Don't I get a divine strike too? I'm fairly certain I do. Where's my divine strike at?
Ooh.
One.
nice.
Fucking hell.
Mm.
Okay. That will be it for me. What have you done to them?
Okay.
Where's
No,
the Joker?
Where is he? This guy is frightened. He gets to make that at the end of his turn to try and succeed, right?
Sure.
Well,
Doesn't tell me when they can do
until
it.
the end of your next turn. Okay.
Yeah, till the end of my next
Good.
turn.
He is gonna take the dodge action. He's gonna take the dodge action. This one
Okay,
here
bitch.
That one up?
is
Usually when they're frightened, don't they have to use their action to move?
No, that's something
They just
special.
can't. They just can't
certain
move.
spheres
They
that
just
do
can't
that.
move towards me.
Bastards.
Did that one
Did
get
the other
frightened
one,
too?
Did the other one fail or pass?
This werewolf is going to push some of the other werewolves back as part of his action and move away from you, scattering some of the other tavern goers towards the edges of the room and out of the ravens. But at the beginning of his turn, he makes a wisdom saving throw. That is a 6, so go ahead and roll damage.
They're not very wise.
Lane.
Oh, I'm sorry. My
For
headphones disconnected for a second.
the
Spiritual Guardian.
Spirit Guardians, as this werewolf moves other patrons of the tavern away from the ravens and gets struck by them himself. Roll damage for them. Okay. That ends his turn. Ra, you were up.
Oh boy. So I already attempted a couple times to wake my brother, which doesn't seem to be working out too well. So, what's that?
Nap time.
You're asleep. I don't care. I'm gonna run across the bar and try to. Let me get my ruler out here and try to flank this werewolf.
Okay. Give me a acrobatics or athletics check.
Go with acrobatics.
Nice.
You are flanking him
Aha!
with lane.
But get flanked. All right, and then I'm gonna start off with a unarmed strike. I'll punch him back in the head.
Okay. Strikes into the back of this werewolf who is grabbing onto Germain's armor. Germain unconscious on the floor next to him. Gets clocked in the back of the head by Ra.
Well, all right. I'll punch him again. With stunning strike though.
Okay.
Oh.
We ain't doing shit.
I think you rolled a 1. It rolled advantage. That's right. 12 does not hit though. He quickly dodges to the side from this punch, hearing it coming after the first one.
Fuck. All right. Well, Flurry of blows.
Okay.
Say it again, but better.
Flurry of blows. Rah!
That hits.
All
Your
right.
third swing catches him in the jaw. So he turns
Right.
around to face you.
We're gonna stun and strike with my last shot. Let's make it count.
Okay.
Come on, dice.
You can call it after you hit.
I know. I always. What? I feel like yeah. Just dumb. Leave me alone.
It does catch him right in his throat, and he begins to cough, seemingly stunned.
Nice. Oh. And
There it is.
Oh, damn. Stun locked in the Spirit Guardians. Yikes.
That ends your turn, bro?
yes, that ends my turn.
Okay. This one over here is he's gonna rush forward towards Nero, and he is gonna swipe out twice with his claws. That is a 7
Misses.
and a 13.
Misses.
Ooh, that is not fortunate rolling for him. So he rushes forward, growling out at you, slashing with his claws towards you. You notice that his hands seem to have leather gauntlets with metal tips added to them, bright and shining silver as they slash out towards you, Nero.
Ooh.
Give me damage for Spirit Guardians.
Bop, 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 bop.
This guy who is stunned is looking really rough as these ravens fly into him. His grasp loosened on Germain, who now sits in them, getting struck by the ravens as well. Nakari, you begin your turn unconscious. At the end of your turn, give me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. $18. 15. Okay.
The way you said
Well, I didn't.
18?
I thought maybe.
15.
I thought. Well, I was excited because I thought she saved, but then she didn't. I thought
Dropped
it
like
rolled
3 octaves there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Congratulations.
You remain unconscious at the end of your turn.
How many? Does each of our past lives get a turn?
Action economy.
That'd be the
One
way to
of them.
do it, right?
One of them's bound to wake up.
At the beginning of the next round, the door slams open of the Crooked Claw, and Raylan steps in. As he does, you see outside a large number of guards have started to gather, and you can hear howls of alarm have started going off through the street.
Uh-oh.
He looks around at the tavern in front of him. What is going on here? Everyone, stand down. And that is going to start your turn, Nero.
I'm gonna hold my hand out like I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the werewolf right in front of me, but I'm gonna use my action to try and nudge Nakari awake. Like, just kind of gently shove her with my foot.
Okay. Harkem, at the end of your turn, give me a Constitution saving throw.
I would like to wake up thieves.
Wake me up!
Yeah!
Okay, Harkem, you rouse awake, seeing, still feeling fairly drowsy, but you see Raylan standing at the door of the tavern, Lane and Ra engaged in combat with one of these werewolves, and a bunch of spectral ravens flying around, causing all kinds of havoc in here. Lane, you are up. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna drop my spectral ravens. I'm gonna drop my spirit guardians, and I'm gonna take the chain on my sensor and I'm gonna wrap it around this guy's throat and hold him. And then
Okay.
I'll
He's a bad guy.
end my turn there,
Okay.
and I'll say to Raylan, "What did you have them do to us?"
Okay. This guy, at the end of your last turn, I guess he wasn't frightened anymore. He is going to sheathe his, or put his, or
Sheathe his
stand up
claws.
straight. Yeah, he's gonna sheathe his claws. I was gonna say he's gonna sheathe his weapons, but he's got his claws. He just kind of straightens up and takes a step back. He looks almost as if he's ready to bound forward and pounce, but he's keeping reserved. This one down here does the same. Ra, you were up.
Wait, what did you say?
Your turn.
It's your turn.
Oh, okay. Did you say one bounced away?
He backed off to not
Oh,
attack because
gotcha.
Raylan said to not attack.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will start going over towards my brother, I guess.
Okay. You see he's started to wake up on the ground there by the bar.
Yeah. I'll try to get him to his feet and give him a good shaking to help him get up a little
Wake me
quicker.
up inside.
I'm not gonna
You were
start
supposed
punching
to
people
detect
with
those
it.
poisons.
Yeah, I didn't see any. Didn't affect me. I don't know what to say, man.
Is this dude dead? Is the other guy dead? Well, I forget what his name is.
I hope
No,
he's not.
Jermaine.
Jermaine, yeah. I don't know how to turn my spirit. Oh, it's in here. I remember now. Sequencer, turn this off.
Can you guys hear him?
Nope.
No.
I was muted. I was just talking and muted. I don't remember exactly what I was saying now. Nikari, you continue to lay here on the ground, unable to rouse from this this unconscious state.
When she, never mind. I guess even with a straight roll,
Raylan looks around at everything. He steps forward, begins to put his sword back into its sheath.
What is going on here?
Exactly what I would like to know.
We were poisoned by that one, or not poisoned, but he had us drink something and it put us out.
Oh, we were. That sounds like poison to me. And then these four charged us. Four, right?
Yeah, there were 4 of them. They had fallen unconscious, and we'd went to assist as we approached to assist this one, and he points at Lane, began attacking everyone in the tavern, and starts pointing around at the other werewolves in the tavern, some of which were hit by the spectral ravens.
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
21.
He was approaching you guys to potentially help. It didn't look like anything they were doing was nefarious from what you remember through your
He's not
clouded
lying.
haze. Like he doesn't seem like something he's saying is specifically a lie.
How did he taste, though?
A bit gamey.
No regrets.
Raylan walks over towards Nakari. He reaches down with his hand, shakes her a little bit. You said that he poisoned you, and points
Is the
over
wine bottle
towards
still there?
Jermaine. Yes, it is still on the counter.
I'll hand him the wine bottle. He had us drink from this. It's what knocked us out.
He smells it. Not exactly sure what this is, but it's no poison.
I got that much.
Yeah.
Definitely nefarious still.
Yeah, but the second they drank some, they passed right out.
At the most instantaneous. I'll wipe the blood off my chin so I don't look like a. And I'll drop my form of dread so I don't look like a fucking monstrous vampire dude.
As you can see, she's still out. She's not recovered yet.
Yeah, he shakes her again. Nakari, you hear the sounds of the voices around you and feel a heavy hand shaking you as you start to rouse. Are you still holding the one werewolf with the sensor, Lane?
I kind of want to, but I'll let him go.
He's not like actively struggling against you. He is pretty rough right now. Like he's pretty beat up. Like you're kind of holding him up at the moment.
Well, if I'm just barely holding him up, I'll just hold him up then. I won't
Okay.
keep my chain around his neck.
Okay.
It's like one of those chain choke collars.
Thailand, you have to pay extra for that.
Well, if he's done something to you, we should get you somewhere and get you checked out, find out exactly what this is.
Why would he do that?
Why would he do that? We'll ask him when he wakes.
You had nothing, you had no part of this.
I had just only arrived. How could I have had a part in it?
Is it your people?
Is he lying?
Of course these are my people. You notice he didn't answer the question. He asked a question.
Is he lying?
You just answered your question.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
that's
answered you.
what-
And if you'll notice, the
So
DM didn't
confused.
answer the question. He just asked you another question.
I'll ask him again, like very directly. Did you have a part in what he did to us? Yes or no?
He looks about around the tavern and he lets out a low growl. And some of the other hooded ones, aside from the one you have about beaten to death, look at the other patrons in the tavern who begin making their way out. Raylan looks beyond you, out the window of the tavern. There are a lot of things going on here. I told you not to come back to Krezk. It's
Did you
not
make a
safe
deal with
here.
Strahd to keep the undead away from here and leave them at Vallaki, knowing that they can really defend themselves? Because obviously you did have a hand in poisoning us. If you're not willing to answer the question, that answers the question.
I've had to take the only available choice.
So you
Given
are working
to-
with Strahd.
Given to sustain the pack. I don't know what you think you're going to accomplish, but he could bring the whole damned mountain down upon us. I will not put their lives at risk.
He can and he will. Maybe not now. But he will eventually. Your deal will mean nothing to him. I'll take Nakari out of his hand if he's still nearby. Kind of back her away from him.
I think it's about time we back our way out.
No out of character for him. He
Does
would
my
never
dark power
team up
thing
with
trigger
Strahd.
if I'm unconscious?
What's that?
Does my dark power thing trigger if I'm unconscious?
Oh, on the one? Yes.
Oh.
I hope
guess
something
what-
cool happens.
It might be. You didn't roll the d4. Did you roll a d4? You gotta roll that, otherwise we can't. Okay, you have a disadvantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw that you can make. We will try to remember that.
We didn't come back here for you or your pack. We have other business here.
What deal
this-
did you make with him?
I had offered him all of you.
Wow.
And he looks over at Nero. Not you. I don't know who you are, but are you the bald one? Anyway, I
Yes and no.
I had offered him all of you, but it was less of an offer and more of a demand. And unfortunately for all of us, it's not one I have a decision in.
You always have a decision. You chose this path.
Holy shit, is that Raylan?
Yes.
Make him bigger.
You don't remember that?
I
Yeah, that's
don't,
normal. I remember that one.
I don't think I've seen him since you switched him to this.
Yeah, when we started the campaign, you guys came to Krezk.
We were talking about
Was I-
space and where his nipples are. And...
I kind of want to have sex with him.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Moving on.
I'll draw my bow.
he has agents
Ooh.
everywhere. And
Including you.
Yeah, they're in this room.
Got him.
now that you're here, I don't think that they will let you leave.
I don't think they have much of a choice in the matter.
Am I awake yet?
Yes, you
Yeah.
are awake.
Now what's gonna happen when Strahd finds out that we were here, and when we leave here? Now what? Now you're done.
Strahd already knew we was here. Can I walk over to Jermaine?
Yes.
It's not letting me move my character, so
I help her up.
Okay. You move over to Jermaine.
I'm gonna heal him with lay on hands.
I'm gonna
Okay.
keep my hand aimed at this werewolf that's near me, and I'm gonna slowly try and get towards the middle of everybody.
Okay.
I'm keeping my bow aimed at Raylan.
You move towards Jermaine. Place your hands on him and heal him. How much are you healing him for?
I'll do 20.
Okay. A lot of his wounds start to heal. He begins to rouse from his unconscious state. Oh, what? He looks around the room and kind of continues to lay on the ground. And
That drink you gave us.
sorry.
That drink you gave us kind of knocked some of us out.
Well, it was very strong wine.
Gonna lie when the first thing comes out of your mouth when you wake up is a lie. Okay.
I think we should finish our business here and leave. We're obviously not welcome here.
Raylan straightens a little bit and he says, unfortunately, as your friend has said it, he knows that you've been here. Unfortunately, we can't just allow you to leave.
How long until he's here?
I have to take you to him. I hope that you'll come willingly, and that we don't have to resort to violence.
Do we have to go now, or can we do something first?
He looks around the tavern. You notice he looks out through the windows as he scans. Don't think we have a lot of time.
Okay, let's get moving.
I'll point at the barkeep. I want my money back.
Well, he's clutching his bar rag behind the counter. I didn't know anything about any of this.
I want my money back.
Who cares? Let's go.
If you'll all be so kind, Raylan says as he gestures towards the door.
No. You made a deal. We need something that we have to do. It can wait like an hour.
Give me a persuasion check.
Oh, we're gonna kill a lot of werewolves.
Oh, that was a 20.
I don't don't think you understand, Nakari. We don't get to make the rules in the...
I'm not included in this, right?
He looks over at you. Are you not one of them? This is... He looks around at all of you. This is not the one that was with you before.
No.
Just met the guy.
Then where is the other one?
He died. Killed by hags.
Oh, the handout so I can flip him off.
Oh yeah.
It's wrapped up and
Well,
it's not coming out of the
technically-
wrapping.
Oh yes.
Also, the fingers are broken.
He points over towards Nero. Come over here, let me look at you.
Um,
Bite him in the face.
everyone's within 10 feet of me, right?
Yes.
All right. Can I just pull out my staff and cast teleport?
Oh,
Where are you teleporting?
no. Oh, no.
Uh, maybe about half hour outside of town, the way we came.
Okay.
You can do that.
Everyone
Yeah.
willingly going with him?
I mean, is he gonna yell out that he's doing this so we can know? I mean, I'm all for it.
Well, I grab my staff and I just kind of like make a hole in time and space.
Okay. You see Nero take out his staff, slash it through the air, and a rift opens between all of you, and you feel it pulling you towards it. Can you link teleport? I feel like there's something you have to roll, even if you're...
You roll,
Oh,
and then
I roll...
and then I yeah.
What,
So if it's
what do I roll?
a
Either buy eye holes.
I roll a D100.
yeah.
What's a good number?
Anything
if
above
it's a
25? Or no, it would probably be viewed once or sort of seen casually, so anything above 53.
Well,
I
good
mean,
news.
Technically,
Oh.
Can I cast
Ed-
Dawn?
any
with my-
number's a good number.
Yeah, because it gets us out of here.
Might even get us out of Barovia.
You all feel yourself sucked into this portal as it opens in the space of the Crooked Claw. You notice, Nero, Germain tries to go with you.
Aww.
You have decision on whether or not he's able to follow you.
He's the one that gave us the wine, right?
He's the one that gave you the wine.
We have questions.
Uh,
Take him with us.
Yeah, I'll let him come as
Okay.
a hostage.
Okay.
And I need to eat some more, so one little bite wasn't enough.
That's fair.
Wow. You all appear about a half an hour outside of Krezk, where the road forks off north up the hill towards the tavern. Or not towards the tavern, towards the gates. Gonna put us back on. Gonna take this.
Hey man, first time we ever used that, it worked out pretty well.
Should I tell Strahd that Raylan let us go? I have a mind to do that.
Raylan's a good guy. Why would you risk his life like that?
Ivy is still in Krezk, by the way.
Fucking thank God. Finally get rid of one of the animals.
What the hell was that? Where are we?
I'd guess we're about 30 minutes outside of town.
That is very.
This place should look
Very.
slightly familiar since we were just here 45 minutes ago.
How often are you able to do that?
Also, what an amazing get out of jail free card.
Once, well,
Just
let's
once.
just say my staff may or may not be able to do it once a day.
Still very helpful.
You can just say once a day. That's fine.
But luckily it worked this time.
I
Well,
don't
we
wanna
don't
have to
have
kill-
much time.
Germany stumbles out onto the snow. He begins throwing up into the bushes. He does not seem as if that teleportation set well with him. Oh, I'm so dizzy.
Why did you do that?
Things were going crazy there. Did you see how Krezk has been? Strahd came in and killed Zuleika in the streets.
Holy shit!
Everyone that was up there at the Abbey. He killed all of them.
He killed them. The barkeep said that they took them.
It was a nightmare. I'd never seen anything like it. We knew. We had to listen to him now. Oh,
And why are you here? Why did you come with us then?
I don't want to be there anymore.
I punch him.
Okay. He does not try to dodge it or anything. He takes the punch. Ow. I'm sorry. I didn't know that the wine was going to make us fall asleep.
Or even
He just
now.
said he
Who
just
gave
said
you
to
the wine?
take it to you. Raylan. He said take the wine, drink it with them, and then take them to the hut. And don't tell anyone what you're doing. That's what he said to me.
Now you're telling us what you were doing.
Well, I think it's a little late to fully trust him anymore.
So you're claiming innocence in all this?
I think he's doomed all of Krezk already.
He may have doomed all of Barovia.
What choice has he though?
There's always a choice.
And you don't. There is always a... Oh my god, I agree with him. There is always a choice.
I mean, let's be honest. Giving some children to Strahd is one thing, but giving him an entire village worth of werewolves?
We have to go get rid of this heart. We have to start preparing to get rid of Strahd. I know we need the book, but it doesn't look like we're gonna get that right now. So we have
I
to
have the
start
book.
weakening
We have the...
Strahd.
What? We have the book.
Oh, we have the book. Oh, well, fuck.
We were
then
going to
good
talk
then,
to the
right?
witch.
I was gonna talk to the Fanes.
Do you still want to go see?
I mean, we
I
could
can get-
still go back, just gotta be wee bit
I can get
sneakier.
in. I can get maybe us in. Maybe not all of us. We can...
No,
I can fly.
I can get you in. You
Um,
might have to lose that armor, though.
it's. I'm not even sure if they're there. I was just hoping they might be.
If you want, we
We
can...
can continue to Yester Hill.
I can do a quick check. In and out. Half hour, maybe.
3-minute mission.
No,
Any questions you have, I can ask.
Who are you
Maybe
looking for in
moving.
Krezk?
Oh, yeah, this
Witch?
guy might know.
My lunch has answers.
Oh, no.
He raises an eyebrow at Nero.
Did everyone just hear what he just said?
Who are we? Wait, what do you mean your lunch? I assume you didn't say that out loud.
You know what? I did say it out loud. For
What?
funsies.
What do you mean your lunch?
I feed on blood.
Well, we officially know where Strahd's mole is.
Are you telling
his
Strahd
lower-
where we are?
On his lower inner thigh.
No, he seems against Strahd as the rest of us.
My one goal in this
I know
Place.
we've talked about this.
is to kill Strahd.
I think we're the only normal two in this group. Rah.
I'm starting to think so, brother.
You realize that you're both giant bird creatures.
And that's not normal. How? You guys are weird.
Anyway,
Well, we're fr-
Jermaine, is the witch there? Is she still there? She's still okay?
There's no witch in Krezk. The only one that could have been called a witch would have been Zuleika, I guess. But
No, this
yeah.
would have been before. She had a little house in the woods, and she made potions, and everyone called her a witch.
the house in the woods, the hut. Yeah, the hut.
So
I
don't
know
live
that-
there anymore.
I know there's no witch.
Is there a person that lives there?
Oh no. No, the hut's locked up. Raylan says it's got magic in it. No one's allowed in or out. It's been like that for a long time since we moved in, I think.
Well, there's that answer. Saves us a trip. What are your plans now? Can you not be in that form?
Yeah, I can transform if you want me to, if it makes you more comfortable.
A tad.
What about you two? Can you stop being who you are? And just change? No,
I can
okay.
change you.
Alright, let's take it back. Alright. He stays here.
You see his muscles start to like diminish as he transforms into a humanoid form. I'm just saying, some of us have our comforts. I'll respect yours.
I mean, the only
I mean,
change
if you
can
want
do-
to stay like that, that's fine. It's just, what are your plans from here? No, other people
I'm,
won't like that.
Thinking of going with you. We had a good bit of rapport out there on the battlefield. I could help you guys.
Well, it's your life you're risking.
If you betray us, we'll kill you.
That's fair.
I have these silver daggers. I think they'll do. I'll show them all.
Are those from the armory?
No.
I'm fairly certain they are.
No, they're from Zuleika's place, right? Is that where I got them from?
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
armory.
Oh, that is the armory? No, they're not.
I mean, at least you can't insight check it, I guess, because even you don't know where they're from.
No, I found them. They're mine.
Yeah, you know, right on the side of the road.
They look like they were made by our blacksmith.
Fuck, that's where I wanted to go while we were there. Fuck. I'm sure he made similar. There are many like it, or there are many like these, but these ones are mine.
Seem attached to him.
And you
So
won't.
where
You won't
where we
betray
heading?
us. You don't work for Strahd.
No.
Do I believe him?
Give me an insight check.
Oh, 29.
Okay, looking at this guy in his humanoid form, it's much easier to assess his age. He's about 21 years old. He's kind of panicked about how the town fell apart, and he's unsure of what exactly to do going forward. And he is amped up about the idea of being an awesome adventurer like all of you. So he is 100% committed to this idea.
Alright, between the punch and the drawing whiskers on you, I think we're even for the wine.
Oh, this is the guy. I gotta remember. This
Yeah.
is the guy who drew the whiskers on all. Then yeah, this guy. This guy's had a lot of shit from us.
So I think we're even. I'm on board with him coming if everyone else is. He seems alright. A little dumb, but seems alright.
I'm okay with it.
I think it's fine.
I also think you should tell Strahd. We
You
have
think
no
I
more
should tell
attachment.
Strahd?
We have no more attachments to that place. Let it burn.
I gotta figure out how to word it so I don't sound like I'm lying. Actually, we'll let Strahd figure it out on his own.
They chose their side.
And
Are
then
we walking or moving, or are we just kind of standing here?
I figure we're walking and talking.
Where are we walking towards?
Definitely not the city.
Opposite
The
direction.
tower?
of Krezk.
I guess. Either the guardhouse or the tower. Probably the guardhouse, the only place we can make it before night, right?
Probably going to Yesterhill for the trial.
Which one is closest? I don't
Yeah,
think we should
Yesterhill.
walk to the tower. I think we should just go to Yesterhill.
Well, the guardhouse is here, and that's probably the only place we can make it before nightfall. And then we can go to the Yesterhill.
Wait, what time is it? It's early morning, right?
It is still earlier in the morning, yeah.
Oh, it wasn't that long of a trek from here to there?
We teleported.
You guys left
What?
like right before dawn.
Oh, we left before dawn, too. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, we
thought it
teleported.
was-
So we can. I think we can make it at least to where the where the road turns to a trail before the Wizards of Wine. How long is this? 10 feet? Yeah, we can definitely walk.
I
10
thought
feet
I remember you
before-
saying it's like a day's journey from the tower to the thing, so I thought it would just take longer.
It's a day's journey from the tower to Krezk.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so how many feet is that? It's 37 feet. So 37 feet that way. We're about right here. Yeah, we can. Hell, we can almost make it to the Wizards of Wine. Almost. If we ride hard, we can. If we run fast. Oh, we don't have horses
Ride
anymore.
what?
Fuck, we're walking.
You remember about 10 minutes ago when you were like, finally
Well-
we get rid of some of these animals? I mean, me and my brother, we can make it about anywhere real quick.
We are
Especially
very
me.
fast. Not
I am.
even. Oh,
I'm
come
the
on! You're not
fastest.
that much faster than me.
Jermaine, do you know what's going on with the wolves? They were acting strange yesterday.
Oh, good question.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're out scouting.
Scouting what?
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. Everyone's been doing scouting missions. Hunting patrols, they're calling them. I don't know what they're hunting for. I've been on guard duty this time.
Probably us.
You can go back to your wolf form if that's more comfortable for you.
Oh,
I-
thank you. It's very cold out here.
Honestly, I just thought you were about to leave, and normal people might not like the wolf form. We're not normal.
We have
It's
a
very
bird
cold out
form.
here, I agree. These feathers don't keep in the heat as much as the fur seems.
Do you think they would, right?
What if we just had him bite us all until we all turned into werewolves?
How weird would that be? Be a flying werewolf.
I
Oh
mean,
my goodness.
Tam already did that.
Oh yeah, it's already been done.
Where Aarakocra?
Where a Kokra.
Where oh no.
Anyway, so you begin heading away from Krezk, back towards the bridge, and then towards the winery. Correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, hey.
Oh.
Lane, about 2 hours into your travel, back down the road, you hear, "Hello? Hello? Is this working? Damn it. I don't...
Oh no.
I think I have replicated your magical abilities. The horse has arrived with the package. I don't know exactly if this is going to reach you. If it does, please respond as soon as you are... And then it ends. Dr. Baxter just contacted you in your head.
Whose head? All of our heads?
Was that
No.
waiting on something from Dr.
Lane.
Baxter?
You are able to
Nakari.
respond back. You recognize this to be like the sending spell.
I don't know what I don't remember what we were waiting on. Some
Nakari
package?
sent the horse.
What the fuck?
Nakari sent
Oh, Nakari
the
sent
horse
the
to
horse.
get the thing for the other thing and the other one with the thing.
What?
You heard me.
I did. That's why I asked what.
Oh, right. Oh. Seems the doctors received the horse. Just sent me a message. I'm not going to respond to it right away. Cause I
You're
don't
gonna
really know.
respond to it.
I'll respond. Okay, I'll respond.
That's so
I.
No, it's good if you don't, but it's hilarious.
I don't really know what to say, but it seems like he has the horse.
Who
I
are you?
guess
What
that's
horse?
he said. Dr. Baxter sent me a message. I'll respond to him. Okay, I think I will tell Nakari. I think you got it right, though. I got the message. We are leaving. Strahd is after us. We might die.
Oh no! Are you sending that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he reverse engineer your spell?
I think so.
That's amazing.
Okay. You do not hear anything in response.
He's out of spell slots for the day, too. So.
You do not hear
I know
anything
that
in
feeling.
Oh, that's funny.
You never get what you want back on the sending. It's always going to be another sending.
We can only do it once, and I told him Strahd is after us, so we're gonna die. Oh my god.
I mean, it's not like his daughter's with us or anything. He's like super worried. We'll be fine.
Oh, that's so funny, dude.
I'm sure he'll find
Well.
it hilarious.
Get more spell
Yeah, I'm
slots,
sure.
nerd.
Maybe he'll reverse engineer that.
Is that
At
point
least
of day
all
that...
got there safely.
What's that?
I said at least all got there safely.
Yeah.
It's at that point of the day that you just go to sleep, right? You make yourself go to sleep just to pass by the, like, 12, 16 hours.
Just force yourself to be able to get spell slots again. Okay, you continue.
As we
Right.
walk, I'm gonna summon our save.
Okay. About 10 minutes or so, as Nakari is walking along, humming in Celestial, it sounds kind of like melodious chimes. echoing in the still and cold wintry forest. After about 10 minutes of this, Oseus walks up from the woods.
How does he do that?
Can you get the plant one back like that?
No, I'm sorry. It's only a sales.
Well,
Oh. As we're
I hope
walking,
you are not upset that I left the plant back at that place. Isn't that where we got it from in the first place?
the wolves don't know. We
Yeah.
got it at the winery?
Winery.
Yeah.
yeah. The
No,
one.
I'm talking about where I took it from.
Yeah, like that's where Bluto gave it to you guys.
Yeah.
Gave you Ivy. Was it Krezk?
Well, pretty sure I just took it. Vortac did.
As we're walking, I will ask Nakari, do you still have that ring that I found in the temple? Are you able to look that over the same way with the wand? See if it's dangerous?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that. I'll let the scarf bring it out,
Okay.
Oh.
so I don't have to dig around a bunch of scrolls.
If you would like to look it over and try to determine some magical properties of it, give me an Arcana check. If Harkem is helping you, you can do it individually or one of you with advantage.
Mostly to see if it's cursed. Or dangerous.
Put it on, and if you can't take it back off, probably cursed.
Hey, twinsies!
14. It does not appear to be cursed, but there is some kind of strange binding magic. You feel like you might not be able to use this object because of it.
Does that
But that's
mean?
really all you're able to ascertain. Something is attached to the magical item, preventing anyone except for very specific people, which you're not really able to tell who, from using this item. Like only certain people can.
What's it look like?
It's a silver band with a purple gemstone. The gemstone looks like a swirling galaxy of stars inside of it.
Ooh. Astrologians.
I mean, if it is cursed, I could take it off. It's not cursed, right?
It does not seem it did not seem cursed to them, no.
Maybe I don't think I'll be able to use it, but maybe I can try it and then the rest of us can. See if maybe someone
Yeah.
gets some use out of it.
We each just take turns until we figure out who can use it.
Yeah. If any of us are able to.
If you all mess around with the ring, it doesn't seem as if you're able to make whatever is magical about it come into effect.
Oh.
None of you seem to be able to use it.
That's fucking
Druids only.
Well, shit.
Here, put it on Vortac's hand, see what happens.
Is there something like... Nero, you're good with magic. Is there something blocking it? Something that you can do to make us be able to use this? Maybe get rid of something?
I think you vastly overestimate what my skill set is.
I don't know your skill set, that's why I'm asking. You seem good with magic. You teleported all of us out of that place instantly.
I can banish it, I can blink it, I can misty step it, I can pass wall it, I can finger it.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
I would say passing it around, you would notice when you put the ring on, you don't really feel like you weigh anything. You feel kind of light, like weightless almost.
Ooh.
While the ring is on your finger. You definitely are weighted. You cannot jump any higher or move
Aw.
any faster, it doesn't feel like. But you feel weightless.
We'll just wear it then. Looks nice. Maybe someone will recognize it. I'll just keep it on my finger. Maybe something will happen eventually. And I feel faster, right? Like you said, lighter.
You feel weightless while you're wearing it.
Yeah, I'll just keep it on my finger then as we go.
Okay. You continue traveling down the road. Noon approaches and passes. You hear a howl come from the edge of the woods, off to the north, as you are traveling down towards the road that leads to the Wizards of Wine Winery. Still a few miles away from the area where it forks south and then down through the woods to the actual winery. But you hear a loud howl.
Are those friends of yours? What did they say?
Why, they went, wow! He starts howling, but kind of like,
doing that.
Quietly,
Oh.
hopefully.
yeah, he does it a lot quieter than they did.
Does it mean anything to you?
It's probably a signal. Maybe they're just hunting.
Yeah, probably hunting us.
It's not very helpful.
It's not a language. We don't speak in howls.
We should
So you
probably
just-
move
So
faster.
you just yell at the top of your lungs for no reason?
Well, sometimes if you're hunting and bloodlust overtakes you and you're in the battle or in the fight, or you just kind of let out some vented frustration.
I keep my eye out for wolves.
After about 5 or 10 minutes, you hear another howl. This one to the north, and it howls 3 times.
What did that mean? What? It was 3. What
He
does
said,
that
"Oh,
mean?
this is definitely a signal. That's definitely some sort of signal. I don't know the signal."
But like,
But we
They
should
didn't
run.
keep you in the loop, did they?
I was a guard. I've done a lot of guard duty, and I've defended the walls. I wasn't out on the patrols. I don't know what their signals were.
all right, well, try to pick up on them or something. Learn them as we go or something, you know.
Yeah, I'll get it down.
I'll keep looking toward where the howls were coming from.
Okay. You notice the second set of howls were off back the way you had come from, and it was three short howls. That
Oh.
second set that you'd heard.
Like Morse code.
Give me an intelligence check.
Does it sound like any of the other howls that I've heard? Come on, don't fuck. 6.
Perhaps they're using some kind of system. perhaps they're really speaking in a way that they just really didn't let this guy in on. And
That's
he's
funny.
just so out of the know that he doesn't even get it.
I take notes of the howls. Write
Okay.
down my little notebook. 3 howls. Short bursts. Seems like language Jermaine doesn't know.
Continue down the road for another hour. You hear in your head, Lane. I think I got it working. Hey, Lane. What do you mean you're probably going to die? Where are you? Do you need to come back to the tower? Please respond so that I know that this is working.
Don't respond.
We're like going the opposite. Okay, I'll respond. We're going the opposite direction of the tower. We have some things to do. We're being hunted by werewolves as well now. Also,
Also, that's a waste.
No signal.
Love you.
Nope, that's it. Just that's the end.
No signal. Okay. Yeah, sending is the worst spell.
I
gathering
agree.
information.
Especially when the person on the other end is being an asshole intentionally. You know.
Every time I've
yeah.
used it, you have never given me the answers I wanted in the single spell. It's always been 3 at least to get what I want.
You gotta ask the right question.
Yeah, you gotta ask the right questions.
What's your name?
How's it feel?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
That's a stupid fucking name.
Okay. You make it another couple of miles, now entering into the thick woods on either side, close against the road. You hear another howl, this one much closer.
I looked at Jermaine.
Single howl. You see Jermaine, his
I don't
ears
say
perk
anything
up,
this time, I just look at him.
he looks off into the woods. Then you hear, after just a moment, another 3 short bursts to the north. And then to the south, the direction you are heading, you hear 1 long howl.
Oh, shit. I think we're surrounded. We should probably pick up the pace.
Well,
Yeah.
I pick up the pace.
easy.
Or we take to the skies. I don't know if we can all fly. I don't know how many of us are there.
Me and Rob
Fucking a
will,
lot of us now.
Me and Rob will look ahead quickly. Just keep up, though. Or, I mean, do your best.
Are we fly? You want to fly in different
We'll
directions?
fly
like
maybe
normal?
like 80 feet up in the air. Not too high, but not too low. Yeah, like 1 to the left, 1 to the right of the road. Kind of. We'll double dash up on ahead. See what's going on.
Okay.
Not getting too far away from the group, but good lead up. To see that one that howled to the south, or if we're being surrounded, you know.
Okay. Give me perception checks as you both fly forward.
Perception. Oh, it was a 19. Oh, 24. Oh, 5.
The cold air.
Nose in my eye, hell.
Okay. You both fly off forward, overshooting the destination just a little bit in his hasty movement. Doesn't happen to quite pinpoint exactly where the third howl that you had heard, or set of howls that you'd heard, to the south. Harkam, you're able to point it out. You see 2 wolves off in the snow, looking off towards the road. You notice that they seem to be looking at Ra as he passes by, and then their attention shifts towards you. As they look at you, they let out a low growl and start to back off into the woods.
I'll shoot a bludgeoning arrow into the snow near them.
Okay. Strikes
like-
the snow near them.
Beat it.
You see, they don't seem to. They look at the arrow, and then continue to step back slowly. They didn't seem extremely unnerved by this.
Seems like they have a job to do and they're doing it. I'll motion to Ra to come back. And when we come back, they're
And I'll
definitely
fly
trying to
right on
surround us.
back. Yeah, I didn't really see much. A bit of snow got my eye when I flew up, and yeah.
They're definitely
that-
they're waiting and watching us. We should definitely rush on
We
ahead,
need one of the-
pick
yeah.
up the pace.
All right.
Someone can ride Rhinoceros with me, and you can carry someone else, right?
I look at Nero. Oh, Lane would probably be the best to ride. Oh, do it.
I think I can
Do it.
fly.
Get the elk.
Oh, I'll roll out
Do
my
it.
balls.
Okay.
I levitate.
Begin.
just
You
hold
got
on to
it. This
somebody.
time for sure. You got it.
All right, let's see what we get here. I forget where the little chart is.
Actually,
What
how
we
long does
get?
polymorph
I
last?
think it's in the
I
inventory.
think you need an 8, yeah.
I do need an 8. I need
Yes,
a
you're right.
yep, an 8. Boom! Fucking 8.
Oh,
two.
it was
All
close.
right. Next one.
Nope.
Next one.
Just roll it out. Oh.
Can't ride on a badger.
I was gonna say, I don't even know what these animals are. You're just throwing them so quick.
They weren't an 8.
Yeah, you throw out a giant rat.
Yeah, I told you.
and
they were
then 2 badgers.
Rat, nope. Badger, nope.
Badger,
Oh, another
nope.
badger.
Badger again.
I'm gonna send this badger. I'm gonna tell this badger, run that way, and I'm gonna point towards the last wolf owl as fast as you can, non-stop. Do not stop until you get to the wolves.
It
What,
looks up at
keep
you
going?
uncertainly and kind of like puts its claws together, and then it looks off towards the woods and scampers off into the woods.
You didn't even
Don't
tell
worry,
it to
won't.
defend itself or fight. You said just get to the wolf and stay there.
Well, the wolves won't know what to do with it, so maybe it'll
Shoulda-
confuse them.
Should have had it run past the wolves so that the wolves would chase it.
Oh no,
Oh.
they are watching us. They are not leaving.
Are we flying?
We
Can I fly? I'm pretty heavy.
You can get on the horse with Nakari and he can... Oh, fuck, we have a wolf, another
Okay.
wolf with us, damn it. Me and Ra will hold the wolf. Can you fly, Nero?
Jermaine says, I can run pretty fast
wait,
if
yeah,
I need to
you're-
run fast.
Yeah, he's
You're a
fast.
wolf,
So-
you're good. Come on, Nero. We got you.
How long do we need to? How long will we be going?
We'll find out. Ra, you get one arm, I'll get the other.
All right.
I was gonna say I could turn it into a giant rock and fly a couple of us
Rock?
for an hour.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I was
rock.
like,
R-O-C, rock.
I'm gonna turn into a stone and you just throw me.
yeah, I was like, I don't see this working the way you
I
think
shall
it will.
construct a catapult to fling him.
Me and Ra will keep up
Crochet.
with the horses, and I assume the
I
wolf?
Yeah,
I can cast-
you're all
I-
able to keep.
I can cast polymorph on myself, and then we
That's
have
fine,
like
we
an
got you.
hour
Nah, we got you. It's
Alright.
fine.
I'll cast levitate on myself to make myself lighter. Then I guess
You're already
Okay.
pretty light.
that way, if you drop me, I don't plummet.
Oh.
You begin rushing ahead at double speed towards Yester Hill. Saves you a little bit of time getting through this last bit of the road, and you manage to make it there just as it becomes dusk. As you are traveling along the road, you do hear, even though they are just moments behind you as you're traveling, the occasional howl from the road. First from your location, and then another one further down the road you're traveling. They all seem to be off in the woods, none of them on the road. But you hear Germain say, "They're following us, they're watching, they're just tracking us."
Probably for Raylan. And by Strahd by that too, then. But I don't think he needs
I wonder
help
if they're
finding
running
her.
us. I wonder if they're running us into a trap.
Hurting us.
We should
Yeah.
probably kill them.
I will turn me around.
I turn him around.
I will just shoot out Eldritch Blasts behind us to try to hit anyone that if I could see any of the wolves to try to
They're off in the trees, like off in the woods.
trees.
You can fire off some Eldritch Blasts. I would say at disadvantage because you guys are moving really fast, and they are just around the trees. They're making the howl after you pass them, so you're just kind of blindly firing in the direction.
It doesn't seem like we're making distance on them either.
I don't know what that was supposed to be. It was 27 and then it changed.
Well, disadvantage to 16.
8 plus
Okay.
11.
Okay, okay, you hit one of the wolves with your
Knocks
blast.
it
You hear it
10
yelp
feet back.
and slam into some stuff off in the woods.
And it doesn't seem like from the howls that we're making any distance on them.
It sounds as if they're ahead of you already. Some of them are already ahead of you further down the road. But you break out into the clearing eventually.
Oh.
And see the large hill that is topped with a ring of stone. Around the hill, there is a circular footpath that seems to be broken up with random piles of rock. Look almost like burial mounds. And a single path that leads up to the top of the hill. Beyond the hill, towards the edge of the clearing, you see a large black tree raising up from the ground.
That's it. That's where we need to go.
Okay.
And there's a nice clearing. We'll be able to see the wolves long before if they come out. You guys go up ahead.
I think we should all be there just in case. I mean, she can fly up above the tree to keep an eye out if you want, but I think you should be close, I suppose.
I'm just going to hide right here real quick, get to see if anyone follows us, but I won't be far behind.
Alright, let's go.
I'm just going to actually, like, tuck down behind a tree or something and hide, like, still in the forest line, as they go up, like start making their way up through the clearing. Kind of hide behind a tree. And
Okay.
see if any wolves come around or if they stop chasing us.
Give me a stealth check.
With advantage because I have sneaky boots.
Okay.
33.
You, tuck yourself behind a tree. Your feathers blending in with the snow that is covering the branches of this tree, and seem to fade into it. Looking out into the woods, you do not see any wolves close by. You think you see what looks like the shape of one off in the distance in the woods moving around, but it doesn't seem to get close. It seems to stay pretty far away, and you only see one shape.
So, do I get the idea that they're kind of keeping an eye on us and they're making sure they know where we are at all times?
Definitely feels like you're being followed.
Yeah.
I got a feeling.
I'll give it 10 minutes or so
somebody's watching me.
as they're walking their way up to Yester Hill. It's like a long fucking path up the stones and shit, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty long path past these burial mounds and up the hill.
Yeah, I'll wait till they get pretty much up toward the hill where I can just speed up to them. Still
Okay.
waiting, seeing what's going on in the forest. Reaffirming my suspicion that they're just making sure they know where we are.
Okay. As you are all making your way up the hill, you pass by these various burial mounds, these stone cairns, just covered in continuous snowfall. You can see this footpath has not had much travel recently, it appears, but you can tell where the footpath is from the indentation of the ground, even with the snow falling over it. As you pass by one of these mounds halfway up the hill, you see a spectral form start to appear of a man covered in furs, holding aloft a bright red spear. A worthy challenger approaches.
Oh, jeez.
You see him lock eyes with Ra.
Oh no.
Yes. Bring it on!
You see him point his spear directly at Ra, and he says, I challenge you. End my existence, or I shall end yours.
Oh my god.
Do you accept?
I must accept.
Oh, you don't have to.
I must accept all challenges.
As he takes his spear, pulls his spear back towards him, he says, Then ready yourself. For I will not go easy on you, nor will I pass lightly. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.